get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Well, afternoon. Well, actually, TGIF. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Go ahead and get Kira up here. Hey, bro, what's up?
Not much. How you doing?
Tired, but I'm okay. Let's see here. Intergalactic. Hey, Gamecock Jenny. Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy, what's going on? Hold on, let me get her rush. I'm going to go ahead and send these links out. Okay. Clint's still up. I do not know whether he's going to be joining this live, but you have Woke the Sleeping Bear, ladies and gentlemen, and a ton of Debbie food snack cakes to go along with it. So
Amen.
awesome. Anyway, I need to wrench Kimmy out real quick. Hold on. Hey, Frank, what's going on?
Hey, Frank. How are you doing?
Thank you for showing up. It's all over Reddit now. You stood me up. No, I'm kidding. Show me your face. Oh, there you are.
Hey.
Christine. Okay, sorry. I'm going to have to address something for a second. So anyway, I took Marley to the vet today so everybody can stop talking about that. But Marley is doing great. I have to take her to an animal trainer. A little back history, just going to let you know, since you're already on Reddit, kind of linked to me and stuff like that. GB 1096, we know where this shit is coming from. Clint has nothing to do with any of your guys' bullshit, so thank you for bringing him into it, because he's up right now and 10 pounds of fucking pissed. Clint hasn't had nothing to do with any of this shit on the internet. Somebody reposted an interview about all the Debbie trucks that, Jane, that is Clint. All the Debbie trucks that lost their lives when the storage facility got dented in. It was reposted on somebody's channel. I am not in control of Clint's thoughts or feelings concerning this anymore. However, with Marley, took her to the vet today. Marley is not a Doberman pinscher. I was a little bit scared of that, but she's doing great. She got her shots. She is 17 to 18 weeks old, so she has not bled yet to get fixed. So anybody in Reddit, I'm going to strike that shit. Don't worry about what a Jen Bailey's doing. Now, I'm sorry. I guess I was in my feelings last night because you didn't show up. I'm letting you know. Anyway, you were mentioning Reddit with me. An account went in there, GB 1096. That stems from a stupid bitch who dresses like a cartoon bee. That is who came in and started shit with you. If you go to her channel, there is a phone call called the 1096. So there you go.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Well, I didn't want you not to feel comfortable coming up here because this chick is, she's a fucking nightmare. But other than that, she's good.
That'll work.
All right. So what's going on with you?
Nothing much. What about you?
I just got home. Kind of lit a little fire under my ass. I was telling everybody I wanted to start doing this cold case stuff, but I didn't know where your head was with it.
Yeah, I was doing some coding for some other stuff. So
Hey guys. Oh, let me go ahead and wrench Kimmy real quick. Okay, so do you want to talk about this case that you sent me today?
oh, Karen Reed, nah, fucking way too much drama.
Okay, what about what the stuff that you sent me that you were the phone logs and shit like that?
Yeah, that is Karen Reed. You know, Karen Reed is a case that happened in Boston. And you know, it's a wild case because
Sally.
that is a drunk driver that reversed into her boyfriend, and people go outside the courtroom scolding the victim's family and literally go tailgating like it's a Super Bowl.
Oh, people show up to people's court hearings there too?
Yeah, but that is
well,
a
I had a
really
court
big crowd.
Yeah, I had some show up to mine. I didn't know if it was like, yeah. So
Well,
I
I've heard that it's a lot more difficult to get a seat at the Cara and Rachel trial.
It is. People auction them even.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So
Do you have any
But-
of the clips from it? I did catch some of it.
What?
Do you have any of the clips from it, like the accident and stuff like that? A lot of
No,
people were
yeah.
looking good a few days ago.
I have a lot of stuff on that one, but you know, the thing is that yesterday I kind of proved. Well, I did prove. I have an IT degree. I also have a car mechanical. Well, not degree, but I know a lot about it. Followed a few-year class of it. So we got car collision courses here. I know biomechanics. Also did mental health. So yeah, you know, true crime is just a one-fit trade for me. Anyways, is that I coded yesterday something that went viral, and that is that this lady was being accused of making a Google search, and I totally debunked it. I already did it before trial, and yesterday I did a simulation of it, and yeah, so yeah, that went viral, so that's pretty cool. So I had a couple of haters on there, you know. Well, you saw that response that I made. And that's kind of my guilty pleasure, totally scolding people on Twitter.
No, I watched your hold on. Okay. I watched that your replay. And I guess people like to come in and start shit with you too.
Oh yeah, they do. Kind of used to it.
Well, here's the thing. I this is why I get so pissed off that people do it with me, because they don't come up and they don't address it with me. You know, I don't block a bunch of people. Yeah. They don't need to bleed first. They should be fixed before she bleeds. Actually, she is 18 weeks old. She is not old enough to. She was just old enough to get her first shots. That's what the lady said. They said when they first bleed. I don't know. All that, whatever. She's going into training class. That's what's going on. But I can mention it to her, Cheryl. I have no idea. I just took her to the vet and did what they told me to do. Okay. Goodness gracious. Okay. So I did watch your replay. Well, how many more months do I ask him then? I took her in, they swabbed her ear. I don't know. All I wanted everybody to know is she's not a Doberman pinscher and whatever else. I don't know. All right. I am taking this channel on a thing to cover cold case. Can you help me with this or not?
Sure.
Because I am so done with the community drama. What I do want to let you know is I do have a few people at 7 months. Okay. I have a few people that are assholes. Clearly, they went into your room. So if that frightens you off, or you hear, because I'm going to tell you this, I do not have the greatest past. There are some videos out from Clint and I from years back. All I say is just don't judge me, because these people are fucking ruthless.
I don't give a shit.
No, this chick is like fucking stalker material, and that's why they went into your room. So I don't want you to don't think I'm like that. They're not good people.
Woman, don't worry about it. Like I said, I don't give a shit.
And I don't stand by anyone who doesn't have integrity. And Jen has worked her butt off to get where she is today. People need to move on.
Yeah. All right. So how do I do all this? Is there anything I can do to help you? I know that you kind of like to work on your own.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So what is it that you're currently covering? I want to do this like once a week. I don't know. Are you busy? Like, how do you want to do this? Oh,
You're asking me. I don't necessarily have a schedule.
I don't have a schedule. We can tell a few dad jokes.
Yeah, don't want.
That because my computer really did fuck up. Hold on.
That's fine.
Okay, hold on. Marley, we're not doing this tonight. Sorry, I've been dealing with a teething baby. No? Here we go. Here we go. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So I want to talk more about the crash case. I want to talk about yes, I do. Because I don't know everything about it, and I would like to know. Now, the case that you were covering with the guy that had disappeared, I did not know that he lived in an RV. They said that he lived in an RV and he just kind of disappeared.
I kind of
on that.
I kind of sucked at. We gave that reporter everything, so I was waiting blissfully to. I kind of already had a feeling that she cut me out because it was extremely that they were pushing towards a narrative,
right?
And I didn't support that because it's a lie. But that's what reporters do.
So why do you get such a bad rep around the community? Because they think you're ruthless, which I don't mind.
Yeah, and I know what I'm talking about, and that might make one look like a cocky bastard. That's fine.
I thought
telling the truth is dangerous sometimes.
No, not really. I think it's better to tell the truth and rip the freaking Band-Aid off unless you're bluffing somebody and you're wanting to get the truth out of them. Now, I will say that.
I mean, the people who have things to hide,
I just want to help people, whether it be just to dig into stuff or try to figure it out. Like, I'm just glad that you came up here that night because it really just lit a fire, because I don't want to deal with this stupid shit with these people around here. I don't want to be a part of the community.
Then don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, thank you. But you're a hard ass. I know you don't put up with a lot of crap. I do think you're kind of egotistical, but that's okay because I feel like I am too. So that's what I kind of need. So you already set the fire under my ass to do it. So if you could kind of help out, that'd be great. Because I don't think anybody takes me serious.
What do you think that is?
Because I'm known as a mistress that was with somebody that was on a show.
So you're a mistress?
I wouldn't think so anymore, but I mean, that's how it was before. He was on a show and he came from...
Is that a you problem or a his problem?
It's not really anybody's problem. It's probably one of my problems because I get annoyed by it, but I'm just... I don't know, because I don't know. I shouldn't be getting annoyed by it. You're right.
Exactly.
Frank, did you watch any of the hearings in the Cara and Rachel?
Follow the entire trial.
Well, specifically the ones that happened last week.
Yes, I did.
I
did.
What did you think?
What do you mean? I'm not sure I like this line of questioning. What do you mean, Jane? Can we get what are we talking? Oh my God, I cannot even keep control of my, what are we talking about here? What line of questioning? I don't think anybody can read me.
That's fine. Your mind is kind of all over the place.
Listen, okay. I'm just going to, okay. For the people that were not in here, this is Frank. He is a long descendant of James Dean, I hear. I've heard that he's a model. I've heard all this stuff. Anyway, so he came in nights ago because I put open panel. What I did not realize is when you put open panel, anybody can come up. So he came up. And then after we watched the live, that's when I remember when it hit me. Yeah, you put open panel, anybody will come up. So when I was questioning you and shit like that, hold on. My vet said one cycle, then stay plus cat had to put training pants on dog. Okay. Well, I know that me and Chloe, they were both. She's fine, guys. When I will make a calendar of everything that I do for Marley. I gave her a frozen carrot yesterday, like everybody told me to do. Gosh, I have got, but thank you, Barbara.
You're taking care of both of your fur babies. These people
I
need
just,
to lay
no, what I
off.
need to do is just not worry about what these freaking jabronis even say. It's stupid. It's
Yes.
stupid. I've
That-
been out of high school for a long freaking time, and I got teased in high school, and I don't give a shit. So I want to do this, and because nobody's going to take me serious if I'm sitting here arguing with Barbara Nichols, whoever she is. I know what to do. Okay?
Then
Go on.
sometimes don't look at chat.
Thank you, Barbara. Well, I like to engage with the chat.
Then learn how to ignore the irrelevant questions.
Good point. So, what are, okay, come on. All right, sorry. I have a teething puppy that has been driving me bananas. Apparently, she's a Doberman. Here, you want to after baby? Good. All right. So, the case with the wreck and everything, can you just paraphrase about what happened? Or do you want to talk about, do you want to play your documentary? That would be good. Your documentary is.
No, it's fine. I already showed it, so.
Well, the thing is I have so many different people that come in.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Well, we can talk about what you want then. What do you want to talk about, sir? What case? When do you want to cover it? How do you want to do this? I'm already, my fucking feathers are ruffled already. And
Well, Galactic was asking if I watched the hearing last week, and I did. And I think there's going to be some interesting stuff going on, because I think all those lawyers are going to be yeeted out. Well, except for Alessi, but.
What do you think the
so
federal government?
Oh, sorry.
What?
What do you think the federal government is gonna do about the whole situation? Because there's a lot of corruption. You know, for people who don't know, there's a mass amount of corruption with the police and district attorneys. So,
the federal investigation is over, right?
it is.
It is. Has been confirmed yesterday in Brian Wilson's hearing.
Come on.
I didn't know that.
See, you should have just said that. I did not know hardly anything about this case. That's why I wanted him to explain it, so I knew where to start.
Well, they believed in the Cannery case that there was corruption. That woman broke her tool light from her Lexus LX 570, and a lot of people were arguing that it couldn't be done. And he was laying at a weird angle, and they were saying in that town, at least in Canton, Massachusetts, that that was an entire conspiracy. Why it's not? It's totally reasonable. Like I said, I did a lot of car reconstruction classes. Went a lot out for school as well to follow biomechanics, car reconstructions, collision courses, and physics doesn't lie. And then you have people, which is hilarious. Then you have people that get a lot of attention on court TV and stuff, wearing T-shirts saying science and the physics doesn't lie. Well, first of all, physics is a science. But hey, whatever, right? No, I kind of enjoy spending my time on just laughing at those people because it's fun.
You can grab her a little bone. It's over there.
But it is what it
Miss
is.
Can't be wrong. How are you?
So what I like to do is just educate people, and not because I'm some sort of professor. I just know the things that I know, and I try to do my best to explain people to see things like I see. Not to be more or less arrogant, but just to see what I have learned and what kind of studies that I had, even though I don't have a degree with that. Because I don't believe in any papers or whatever. I think it's a waste of time. I hate school. So, but that doesn't mean that you don't understand basic physics.
Right. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Shanna's back in here. Frank, we got Shanna back in here. I did Shanna go in your room? I think Shanna went in your
Yeah,
room, didn't
she
she?
did. She's lovely.
I'm telling you what, it's the hairdo. I'm telling you, very James Dean, sir. They're flocking to you.
Thank you.
I don't think
Do
you
you
know
think
what to do when somebody's complimenting you.
do you think that Karen Reed will get convicted in her upcoming trial?
100%.
Wow. That's sad.
Wow.
You know,
So what's
it
your main?
is
Go on. I'm sorry.
it is a complex case. It's gone on for years. It's a small town in Massachusetts. A bunch of police officers went out in a very went out to drink
You,
and it, on a very cold night in I think it was January, and everyone's pointing fingers at each other. I think that Karen Reed was the fall girl because she wasn't from the town and it was easy to blame her. There's really not any
what?
evidence.
What if I can prove it to you?
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm open to it. I like to learn. Go ahead.
No, she's not. She's closed-minded.
All right.
I'm fucking with you.
I have entire documents in front of me, so that's fine. All right. So let's go. Let's see. So I'm gonna start out with simple concepts. Not that there's anything hard to understand by it. So I'm gonna take that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm sharing it right now. What I have, and I have freaking a lot of stuff.
You ready?
Yes. You know this picture, right? From the trial?
Yes.
So what I did is I copied because Cara is the exact same image from each other, right? So you can see that her right tail light should be broken, and it is because when I do let's see. So I took an exact copy of the other side. Should be this. And it's not. But that's not the only thing that I have. Let's do it one more time. So, like I said, I have a lot of stuff on here. So, hold on. This is the new document that I'm working on. That is not the one that I want.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Kira. Are you there?
Yes,
Hey,
I am.
Kara. Oh, I mean,
Okay, I'm going to
Kara
drop
was
you for like 5 minutes because my internet's doing something wonky. Did you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to drop you for like 5 minutes. I'm going to drop this link, okay?
Okay.
Let's try this one more time. Do you have something? I'm going to drop you for like a couple minutes and then I'm going to bring you back up. I'm going to do something with something is slowing my internet down.
Okay,
Alright,
I understand.
Okay, no, it's fine. Check your text, okay? Are you there? I don't know if she can hear me or not. Okay. Hold on. All right. So you have to be pretty ruthless to cover stuff like this.
What?
I said you have to be pretty ruthless to cover this kind of stuff.
Why is that? It's just simple logic.
Some people don't know how to do simple logic.
Well, see, the thing is that a lot of people have their own different agenda, and they try to grift off of dead people, and I don't agree with that at all.
I don't think anybody should grift, period. If your YouTube channel is, like I said, I don't know. Yeah, there are a lot of grifters, I feel like.
But I have so much stuff. What?
Did you eat?
I did.
What'd you eat? Why do I feel like it
Noodles.
was a hamburger or noodles or pizza?
Noodles. I
Ramen?
love noodles. Ramen.
Oh my God. Do you please tell me you do something with it other than dump the packet in there?
Yeah,
What
I
do you
love
do
my
to it?
noodles.
Okay, what do you do to it? Because unless you do something like special with it, I cannot have any respect for your continue this friendship.
No, just regular chicken noodles.
That's it?
Yeah.
Do you ever cook?
No, I have like freaking these packets that I just do warm water in or boiling water.
Well, I have a friend named Sweaty. She can cook you food and like send it over the. Wait, yeah.
Don't worry
Anyway,
about it.
I knew freaking some kind of noodles. I'm like, he's probably just coffee and cigarettes kind of guy.
Well, that also.
Okay, let's drop the link. All right, so I actually like. Okay, she said I only like the chicken noodles. Well, you know what? I would eat them if they didn't have 5 million pounds of sodium in them. I don't know. People like putting.
You're gonna die once.
When am I gonna die?
No, I said you're gonna die once, so might as well just. I don't really give a shit what's in it.
You're a smoker and you drink coffee and energy drinks. If you've made it this far, I think you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good.
Exactly.
So before we get off here, we got to tell a few dad jokes, okay? I feel like I let you down,
Sure.
buddy.
No, you didn't let me down.
It's hard when you think of crime because all the people that do crime around here, they're so damn ruthless about stuff, you know? And I'm not a person that likes to step on toes. I used to be. I need to kind of be that person again, I feel. I don't know how you do it.
I don't talk about cases that I can't cover, that I cannot prove when I don't have an absolute opinion. I cover them, and I am open for that. But when I can't prove something, then I'm ruthless, because there's nothing that is going to tear my opinion down.
Okay, we're bringing her back up. All right.
Do I sound better?
That's up to Frank. You should have heard the stuff he said when you dropped down. Oh, my God.
I told you that you were hot, that I wanted to date you, then I wanted to marry you.
Yep, he said all of that. He's got a ring on his finger and like on his middle finger, and he's going to tell you to fuck off and propose to you too. You can't get a better guy than that. Hey, Brenna, how are you 6 nipples today, girl? My ma just came in. She's got about 1 million kids and 6 nipples to feed them all with. So I got to, throw a shot.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Brenna.
Oh my God. Hold on. I got to do a song for her. Hold on. Sorry, Frank. Sorry you had to fall for that. This is my birthday song. Hold on, Brenna. Oh, God. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brenna, and your nipples. Please promise me this year you won't get knocked up. Happy birthday, Brenna, and your nipples and your uterus. May they not be affected by your dude's sword this year. Anyhow. Can everybody tell Brenna happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
I will protect Brenna's cervix and her uterus at any cost. No more children. I don't want her to have any more kids. No more, Brenna. Anyway, Brenna, happy birthday, though, baby. Check your cash out later.
Great.
Brenna, did you get to do anything today for your birthday? Frank, do you know how to sing?
I don't know how to sing.
Is there anything you know how to do for Brenna for her birthday?
Nothing. Well, I bet there are some people that disagree that I can't sing, but no, I love to sing.
So sing to her then. Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
the
put you on. You sing to her.
Woman, I need some alcohol in me in order to do that.
Come on, you can do acapella. I could do it with you. Ready? Come on. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. When he gets some booze in him, he'll sing happy birthday. This is her last year in her 20s. Do you have any good words to tell her as an older person?
Don't belong to the club of 27.
Exactly. And don't get pregnant this year. Happy birthday, Brenna. Again,
What?
check the cash out. Oh, and is it okay if we drop your link? Did you? A lot of people, I think they subbed you. I don't know. Shanna, I know, went over there. Hey, Kara. Hey, Kara. Where's Infinity? Kara, it's Brenna's birthday, so welcome. All right, let's talk about a case. I'm gonna let you take over. I like listening.
You know, I can talk about other things too than just cases, right?
I didn't know. Okay, can I ask you some more questions?
Go ahead.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. By who?
What?
What the fuck? When? This live or last live? I know what about a Pisces. Yeah.
What did you ask? Sorry.
I was asking where Infinity was. Anyway, a Pisces is a sensitive person.
Yeah, I'm really sensitive.
I don't know about that. I don't think you're very sensitive at times. No, I don't think you're I am a Gemini. I'm not sensitive at times.
Sensitive can be good and bad.
No, sensitive shows weakness. Oh, hell no. Allegedly. No, sensitive. This is not the place for tears anymore. I cried my last tears a few days ago and I got my ass ripped to shreds. No more crying anymore.
I've been called very sensitive in my life.
Because you are sensitive. You cry all the fucking time.
Yeah, I do.
So you are sensitive.
It's okay with me.
Okay. What are you sensitive about, Frank? Cara says that you're sensitive. She would know.
She would know. What am I sensitive about? When I get really passionate.
Passionate can mean two things. You can get passionate when you're angry. You can get passionate when you're driven to do something. Passionate is an open window. So,
Take a break.
Okay, there's a bunch of women in here. What is passion about? What kind of woman do you like? There's tons of women in here.
You asked me that last time, and I like all women.
Okay. Do you like loud women or do you like quiet women? Do you like sensitive women or do you like brazen women?
Like I said, I don't necessarily have a type.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You usually sleep with them and then decide whether.
I never said that, but
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. There's just something about, I don't know. I think when you get a couple drinks in you, you're a little bit more, I do watch your replays. You're actually quite fucking funny. I kind of liked it how you got into it with one of the trolls that came in there.
Oh, I love to do that all the time.
Damn argument, bring it in here. Talk to me like I'm a fucking adult. Is that ring any?
Oh yeah.
Dude, you were not having it. But it was funny. Something I would say about this.
That is what I'm known of. See, it is when I have a dispute with somebody, I don't mind having an argument. I really don't, because if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And I know that I can come off as a cocky motherfucker, but it is what it is. If you don't like what I have to say, then prove me wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm willing to accept that, because that's how I learn. And, just because I'm standoffish in just the way that I present myself doesn't mean that I'm a bad guy. Doesn't mean that I'm an asshole. Because, I make mistakes just as anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I respect that.
I think he could make you cry sooner than he could make me cry. What made me cry was watching the documentary.
Trust me, I barely cry.
You were like very misty-eyed. Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
That is a thing that does hit me, because that case is really close to my heart, and the woman who I did it for screwed me over. So
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to bring it up. Do you want to talk about it or no?
Nah.
We probably could compare notes. I'm sure of it. So you don't talk
Well,
with her anymore?
no, I haven't for a long time. See, is that I don't have necessarily trust issues. It is I don't play around when it comes to victims, and a lot of people have scolded me for having a certain opinion. But I talk to family members; they don't. At least not that I am aware of. And all those people online on the internet, they can have a freaking brazen opinion sitting behind their fucking goddamn keyboard. But the fact of the matter is that I talk to those individuals and they say that I'm a goddamn liar for doing so. I mean, what did you expect? To send them a fucking screenshot just so I can prove it? I mean, it
They
doesn't
do
make any sense, does it? Well, they can go fuck off.
expect it.
I mean, why would I need to fucking prove myself against a bunch of strangers? That's not how I work.
I
mean, there's definitely a lot of immaturity on the internet, on YouTube.
No, I don't think it has
in
anything to
general.
do with immaturity. I think people get jealous because they want to have proof because
Bingo.
they're full of freaking.
That's
Sorry.
exactly it. That is exactly it. And quite frankly, I do not give a shit. Because it's not about my subs. I had a moderated channel. It's gone now. Guess why? Because, to be honest, I really don't know why I got booted. Because probably I got mass reported for something that I thought that I did right. Even though that some people might see it horribly. Nah, that's not the issue. People dislike me because I did that. And the fact of the matter is I sent crime scene images to that family member because it's not my family member. And I spoke to that individual a long time, and they think that I did it out of some gruesome, horrible, ghouly thing. And that is not the case. I sent it towards that family member because I wanted to let her know that a guy in the fucking Netherlands had them. And the thing is that it doesn't matter how good I do. I will always be reminded of the horrible crap that I did, and doesn't make any difference on how good I do in the world. People are fucking judgmental asshats.
A freaking man. Oh my God. I think you're in my family or something. I say this shit all the time. It doesn't matter what I get it. Like all over Reddit, I'm a manipulative sack of fucking shit who has another mask on again. And that shit pisses me off. That's where I need to get to in my life and just say, you know what? Fuck you. That's your
Don't
opinion.
forget that you also abuse fur babies.
Well, I mean, you saw it in your room, and all I can say is thank you because I did watch the replay and I was like, well, maybe he didn't come up last night because these fucking ruthless assholes. My past doesn't preclude me well, sir.
There's a lot of people that go in comment sections to talk a lot of shit. I'm used to it. It doesn't faze me anymore. Never has fazed me. Because you know what? I have more credibility in my left pinky than these fucking keyboard warriors have. And I'm fine with that. Because I know my worth. And if they want to listen to scammers, go fucking ahead. Doesn't bother me.
Amen. Amen.
You make a lot of sense. Hell of a lot of sense. So you have a bad past too. I get it.
No, I don't have a bad past. That's the issue. A lot of people think that I have a bad past, and that's their opinion. That is really their opinion. Because you know what? The fact of the matter is that it's easier to believe in conspiracy than believe in something that is called the truth. Because I was showing a narrative that was very real, and I wasn't the first one to release any crime scene images, but guess who got scolded for it? The guy that didn't show a goddamn narrative. And that is the thing with fucking people. As long as it doesn't suit themselves, because, I can be a little bit of an intimidating just by the things that I say, because you don't want to question somebody in their intelligence, right? Because it hurts that goddamn pussy. Anyways, sucks for them. I do not care. Because the fact remains is that I do not fucking appreciate people that fucking want to have a serial killer off, or let alone a goddamn fucking child murderer. And if I need to be the one to fucking explain to those people that, then so be it. Because I don't back down of any fucking narrative. I do not give a shit who you are. You can hate it or love it, but I will never change. And I will never go fucking anywhere. Because the fact remains is that I will be a goddamn fucking weed that will go nowhere.
That's awesome. That's the kind of mindset that I need. I feel like I need a punching bag right now, and I just need a cold pocket.
I wouldn't worry too much about it because it's totally a waste of space.
I concur.
Yeah. You know, if people want to have an argument with me, I have a lot of open panels and I fucking enjoy having arguments with these people. I'm saying, come on, I don't block you. I don't block you out of Twitter, Facebook, whatever. If you want to have conversations with me, do it mano a mano. Don't go to your fucking conspiracy mob or mob, whatever, and make a little group on saying how much you hate me.
Oh,
or fucking do it in my face.
Or take it to Reddit or put it on your little post or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm on Reddit, too. Please.
Oh, I'm on Reddit. Don't feel bad. I'm all over Reddit. Well, actually, not as bad now, but, used to be. But that's just shit that I get pissed off about. Why people can't just come up on a panel and fucking talk. You've been up here more than anybody for the longest freaking time. They don't want to. It's keyboard warrior shit. For sure.
Yeah, because if they come on panel, they either try to fucking porn bomb you or need to gurgle their shit and need to Google a goddamn fucking argument.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm agreeing with you, right?
Oh, that's fine.
Where the fuck were you when when we were running for president? I could have dealt with that. I would have voted for you.
Me too.
How I feel like I was before I fucking had that damn breakdown. I just didn't put up with no shit from people because I didn't care.
And that is the thing, is everything that I say I can back up. If I say that I solve cases, and it's funny when people do that, I was like, email me, because I can show you the cases that I solved.
Right.
And that's the most hilarious thing, because they never fucking do that.
Right. Well, no, because 100%. It doesn't matter how much proof you show because they're still not going to believe it because they want to keep fucking arguing with you. It's what gets them paid.
Oh, and I'm the king of arguments because I can go all day, all night, and I can make you feel as little as fucking the Smurfs. Because I can Gargamel you all the way to the fucking galaxy.
Not me. I didn't do anything.
No. I'm just saying in general. Because I'm not afraid. I go to any single podcast that has an extremely other narrative than me and go on. And it's not because I want to start shit. It's because I want to fucking goddamn educate people how the justice system actually works. Not because of their fucking... the thing is that people fucking do that crap because they send nudes to each other. They send all fucking crap to each other that they can use in each other's goddamn fucking society, because that's what it is. The true crime community is a goddamn cult. That is what it is. And I only...
It's the only kind of cult in these communities, sir.
But it's sad and pathetic, and I called out a lot of people, and those people couldn't enjoy the fact. Well, they couldn't enjoy the fact is that I had a 4K sub community, and people who had way more, and I'm telling you, they bought their subs 100%. They needed to check my let me see. I was almost gonna say GoFundMe, but I don't do that shit. Well, I did for my organization because I was trying to help somebody, but they needed to check my not my PayPal, because I got a free K donation and I got a shit ton of donations that I had for my hard work, but I didn't give a shit about that. They need to investigate if I was not hired for a goddamn case. I mean, come on, are you? There are certain people that talk shit that I would gladly go on live with, but they pussy out because they can't stand the fucking fact that they're being belittled. And it's not even about being belittled. If you talk shit,
backing up,
then you can receive shit.
Yep, I agree with that. 100%. That's what pisses me off about people that grift online just for horse shit. Do something that's going to fucking... I don't know. People that are doing it and they're getting paid and they're actually covering content, I think that's good. I don't know. The immature shit, no, I don't like that. But yeah, I could tell when I was listening, you're like, there were people in the comments, but nobody would come up. Nobody was coming up to argue with me.
I'm bringing the fuck on.
You're like, God damn it. If you want to come up and have a mature conversation, this is not high school. God damn it. And I was like, preach, sir. I would come up. I don't know if I would have fought with you, but we can have a debate about something on a woman's point of view and a male's point of view. I don't want to like over argument you and make you walk away and tap out though.
That's never going to happen.
I don't know. I'm pretty passionate about stuff myself. I don't know. I don't know if I could be as ruthless as you, but I could argue pretty well. Not about like girl and guy stuff back and forth. Just like what your thoughts are about shit. I'm not a feminist or none of that bullshit either. What would you like to banter about?
How you tell me?
Well, first off, I have to tell you, Shanna is going to come visit you. Just wanted to let you know she's booking her ticket.
You're more than welcome.
I hope you like noodles and coffee and cigarettes. You just said Google eyes. So how are you going to help me out doing this stuff?
I didn't know this was going to be an interview.
It isn't an interview because I'm not paying you for it.
Does an interview need to be paid?
Okay, so let's say you have a case that you're covering and like you hit me up and you're like, hey, blah, 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 look into it. What are your thoughts? That's the kind of bantering that I could do with you. What are your thoughts, Jen? I look into it. Like the case about, what was his last name? Chris, the guy that's been missing for 7 years.
Well, maybe we can get Cara up here. Maybe we can get Rachel up here too, if you want.
Okay. Go ahead and drop the link. God, I hope that evangelist doesn't come back here. Oh my God, sausage fingers. God. He was like, oh my God, I thought he was going to go after Frank first because he's like, I know you. And I'm like, who do you know? And he's like, that guy. But you know what, bitch, you're questioning him. And I work with the FBI, the CIA, and I'm an evangelist. I'm like, dude, I'm dropping you sausage fingers because you're fucking weird.
You were way too kind to him.
No, I was way too nice as opposed to how I could be. Do you have the thing for, can we play that really quick for the people that are not familiar with this case? Or I really enjoyed the documentary.
Yeah, we kind of got screwed on that one.
Why?
Well, we were supposed to be in there, and we didn't have quite the narrative because this documentary started because of me, because I started to search for Chris in the first place. And that's why I'm hoping Kara's coming on here, because she totally agrees with me, because she was on there too. And
look up here.
Yeah, we just kind of got screwed. Oh, she is coming on, by the way.
Okay.
Cara.
Drop the link. Come on up, Cara. Is it Cara or Cara? Cara?
Cara.
Okay. Got it. Whoever just texts me, I will absolutely do that with you after this. And I don't care if you went to the clinic last week and all results came back negative. Kidding. No, my
Be back.
I think you ran him off.
Oh, is that him? I thought that was Dr. House. That's his avatar. About so 6 months. Yeah. No, so I looked into the case. He was covering a guy, family man, actually, that was, I didn't know he was staying in an RV, but he disappeared like 7 years ago and just like disappeared out of thin fucking air. And it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine not knowing where one of my loved ones was. So when he showed the documentary about another person and because they just didn't care like what happened to her. And that was sad. Hey, Cara.
It's Cara.
Hi,
Hey.
Cara. Or
Hey.
Cara, sorry.
It's okay.
So, Cara, how did you meet Frank and why are you voting? Do you know any juicy details about Frank that we should all know about?
I do, but I'm not sharing.
Okay, fair enough.
So I met Frank because my son's father went missing in 2017? 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017. And from Monahans, Texas. You can tell from my accent that I'm in Texas. And Frank
You forgot you, motherfucker.
Yippee.
But he had seen some posts about him and everything. So he contacted me and that's how I know him. He did some work for it. He drew up maps and everything. He organized a search party for him and everything.
How are you
Uh, Ra-
doing? From
Rachel is also coming.
Oh,
okay.
good. Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Like, do you mind talking about the backstory of it? If it's too painful, you don't want to talk about it. That's fine.
Oh no, that's okay. We weren't together at the time. Our son is 19. I mean,
Hmm.
we were friends though. I met him. Let's see, I was in high school, I think. Well, junior high
Right.
when I met him.
Are you
So
still
yeah,
looking, or
do what?
was it solved, or are you still looking?
Oh no,
What?
still looking. Yeah, we don't know. Some people said that there was a guy that said he saw him walk off of the job site. He was working in. I'm from Northeast Texas, and he was working in Monahans, Texas at the time. And he walked off from the
Hmm.
job site. Somebody said that they thought they saw him walk off. Others others don't know. So we don't know what happened to him actually. So
So is the
there's
case
I
not
mean,
active anymore? I guess it's cold case, or
oh, it's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
My I did a freedom of information request, and it got directly sent to the attorney general for some reason.
Hmm.
bet you're proud of him,
Who?
Frank. Anyway, no, I said she's lucky to have you as a friend to help
Oh,
her out with this.
absolutely. Yeah. Frank is awesome.
Not always though.
Not
Is your
always.
child doing okay? I mean, I bet that
Oh yeah.
was it your son or your daughter?
Son.
Son.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. They didn't have much of a relationship.
I'm really sorry about that, though. I mean, even though you guys aren't, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. Situation like that. It's unfortunately he didn't have like much of a relationship with his dad. So where are you with this,
Right.
Frank?
Well, I'm at this. Well, to be honest, there's no nothing to actually go on because we don't have any correspondence with the Texas Rangers, and they're saying it was labeled under an assumption that he was murdered, and there is no detail of it that actually happened. So
Right.
it's that presumption that no, we did that search because we didn't know that he was labeled not a missing person, but labeled as possible homicide investigation.
Right. Well, it costs a lot of money. Did they do cadaver dogs or anything? Was his cell phone able to be pinged or anything like that?
I didn't map it out entirely.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what Frank used. The
Yeah.
Baptist is the activity on his phone.
Yeah,
The
that's
last
what.
phone
Yeah.
call he received was right before noon on August 13th.
Hmm.
And it was from his cousin who was actually at the job site. Chris told him that he was mad about something, and he told him he was going to go walk. He said, "Just leave him alone, let him walk it off, cool down," and he'd get back with him later. And nobody heard from him. Then his phone went off.
Is it okay to ask questions? You won't be offended or anything? I don't want to
Oh
like ask him.
no!
Did he suffer from any mental health problems or anything like that?
Yep, bipolar.
Was he taking his medicine, or does anybody not know?
He was taking his. He had just started medicine though, but the medicine
Right.
was left in his camper.
Holy shit! I am such a fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Oh my god. God,
Rachel?
Frank.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what the tie? Oh my god. I was just looking into all this stuff. Oh my god. This has to be a nightmare for you.
For
God,
me?
you are a real deal. Fucking a.
Told you.
Um. Was he agitated with anybody? Was he fighting with
Hmm.
anyone?
Yeah, they were not paying him the correct amount for his per diem. His boss had told him he could get an RV and move it down there, and they would pay him extra per diem
Right.
for that. Well, he moved it down there. I mean, and then the foreman, well, his foreman told him, yeah, to go ahead and do it. But the foreman's boss found out and told him, Chris, I never approved that. And so
Right.
Chris was really pissed because he couldn't afford an RV payment without them, helping him with per diem. So he got angry really fast, obviously, when you have bipolar. And so that's
Right.
what he used to do. He would go walk it off because
Did
otherwise
he
he
have
would get into a fight.
did he have any substance abuse problems or
Yep.
anything?
Yep. Meth. From the time he was really young. He had been off of it for a while, but he would dabble in it occasionally. He didn't have a drinking problem or anything like that. It was just meth. And I think he had actually gotten into heroin and everything too before he kind of stopped doing the majority of it.
Is there a possibility that maybe he fell in with like a bad crowd or maybe like a dealer or something like that he hadn't paid off? Anything
Could
like
be.
that?
Could be. We don't know. Because the people that are actually at the RV park at the time, there was different stories. So you don't have one conclusive story as to kind of what really happened. And so, I mean, it's just really strange.
Now, are they sure that he walked out of the RV? Have they did like any type of fingerprints or anything inside of it, or just?
Nope.
I know that they. Well, what have
No.
they done?
No, the only
Nothing.
nothing. The only sign that they have is, I think the guy's name was Jason, said that he thought he saw him walking and kind of jumping the fence area, and he saw him kind of cross the road, the interstate to the other side, and that he saw him walking. But he said he was wearing just a regular, just all black. He said even his pants were black. I said, Chris doesn't even own black pants. So he's not even 100% sure it was Chris that he saw. But he said he was built like Chris. He thought it was Chris for sure.
I just don't understand. Okay, so when have they done? Are there any lakes or anything nearby where I mean, like, are they thinking maybe what is their theory that they think happened? They think that somebody had K'd him, but they haven't done anything like. I mean, there's so many things that you could do. They didn't go in the RV.
Oh yeah, his wife came down. Well, at first Cody told her not to come down, that he would, try to find him himself, or that he would come back. And then Angela, that's his wife, finally, I think was it 2 days later, she goes, okay, that's it, I'm coming. And she drove down there. She called the police to meet her for a welfare check. They went into the camper, and the TV was on, the air conditioner was on. And all that kind of stuff, but there was no sign of him. I think his wallet was missing and the keys were gone, but his all his medicine and stuff was still in the RV.
Is there a chance that he actually walked away? Is that a confirm? Were there any cameras anywhere?
Nope, no cameras.
So they just think that that he walked off. They don't even have an exact description. With
Correct.
black pants that you're saying he doesn't even wear.
Correct.
And this is
That's
active.
Angie
What are they
confirmed that.
actively
She
doing?
said he doesn't have black pants. Yeah. I don't know.
I would be pissed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the police really didn't do anything except for that welfare check.
Frank, what do you think about this? Because I'm already pissed about it.
They walked away.
They didn't even like tape it off as a crime scene or anything? Are you kidding
Because
me?
it's not a crime scene.
Right.
But if there's no confirmation that he walked away, how do we know it didn't happen in his RV?
Because it happened in the past. He has a past of walking away.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he'll walk away, go and stay in the woods for a day or two. Oh, yeah.
What have they done for like searches and stuff like that?
The only search that has been done now, Angela, when she went down there, she stopped at. He used to be a truck driver. She stopped at all the truck stops that she saw along the way, kind of look in to, talk to them and look to see if he was in there. And then there was other people. His friend Karen had put up flyers and all that kind of stuff.
Good.
But there's not really been a search party except for when Frank got involved.
Did he have credit cards? Were they able to see if there was any activity on his credit cards?
No activity.
I'm sorry if I'm asking too many questions.
No, you're not bothering me at all. No, Angie said there's no activity on his card. And no more phone activity past when, see, he supposedly talked to Cody.
What's your theory, Frank?
That he walked away. It's corroborated by the phone ping.
I don't.
Angela, his wife, thinks that even though they pinged his phone at a different location, she thinks something happened to him the night before, and that as a ruse, you know what I mean? Somebody that like there was more than one person involved, and one of them took his phone and called Cody's phone, or Cody called that his phone with the other person answering it.
I get, but that's a hypothetical, and I don't know
Yeah,
hypotheticals.
that's true. You can't prove it.
It just seems weird that he wouldn't take. Well, I mean, I could see why somebody that has bipolar wouldn't want to take their medication, but I just.
Yeah, if he was just walking, if he was just going, to walk, to blow off steam, you wouldn't think to take your medicine.
Yeah, but if he took, did he have a car or anything? If he took his keys and was the keys just for the RV, or did he have a vehicle?
His keys were for the vehicle and the RV.
So did he, is there a chance he drove off, or are they just saying?
Truck, yeah, the SUV is still there. Well, not now it isn't, but it was left.
And I'm assuming they searched the RV, or no?
Yeah, they did.
And they didn't find anything?
No.
Well, not him, at least.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I just didn't realize how people slack on that shit. It's a freaking life. One of my family members disappeared. I would be out like sleeping in a damn tent, any place I could think of to find them.
Well, we have Rachel in here too. Just wait until you hear her story.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. My boyfriend went missing in 2015, August 11th. It's kind of like a long story, but the last time he was heard from was when he called me for help. He called and said to bring guns, and 10 to 11 coyotes were after him. He was in a tree, and his phone was gonna die. And he mentioned that he was in like 2 different places. And then when I asked him exactly where he was, the phone disconnected, and he's never been heard from since.
This is in Pennsylvania, and
Yeah.
in Tamaqua. I say that right?
Yeah. You're pretty much the only one that could ever pronounce it right.
So he was your boyfriend, you said?
Yeah. Oh, we share 2 kids together.
Oh my God. I guess I could ask all the same questions that I would have asked Cara. Do you feel like they've, Frank, what can you like summarize everything that's been done, or
I think Rachel can do that better.
Is that okay, Rachel? If I ask anything that's like too whatever, just say, hey, bitch, shut up.
Oh, you could ask whatever you want. I'm open to talk about it anytime. I mean, they did a pretty big search for a couple days right in the beginning. They didn't find anything. He
With a
claimed
helicopter.
Yeah, they did. They had military copters up there. They did underwater searches. They did. He claimed he was on the mountain. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's where there's like woods behind a high school in Tamaqua, and that's where one of the places he claimed he was. So there was dogs and everything for about a week, and then the search was called off. So since then, I kind of been doing like searches on my own. What else? There was a backpack found in 2016. I was never able to see it, so I can't say if it's his or not.
Why wouldn't they let you come and see it?
Well, it was never like handed into the police, like kept for evidence or anything. So a family member has it, and they won't let me see it.
Doesn't that seem like some sort of punishment to somebody? That's disgusting.
It is.
Yeah, because me and her don't get along, but I mean, I tried talking to her about it for Jesse's sake to see if it was his, but she just refuses to let me see it. So
Do you think it's because, like, do you think that they may have an idea about something? I mean, when you said that you last had talked to him, um, was he arguing with anybody? I mean, what do you think? I mean, just in your heart may have happened. Because if that's the last phone call you got, that's got to eat at you. I am so
it
sorry.
does. Yeah, it does every day. It's hard to say because I mean, it could be that he, I don't know, freaked out in the woods. Maybe something freaked him out and he fell and got hurt. I mean, there's a lot of horrible rumors also, but there's really no proof of like anything as towards like foul play or anything. So, I mean, but it's been brought up. So I can't really say what I think. I don't think that he like took off or anything like that. But he was in the days before he went missing, he definitely wasn't himself and something was really off about it and he wouldn't tell me what was going on. So I could say that he was acting different. He was supposed to go to work. He didn't show up for work. And in the 2 days before he went missing, he was like completely avoiding me and wouldn't answer any calls or texts or anything. And I knew something was wrong and I don't know.
Did, did they check where did his phone ping?
His they did ping his phone off and it pinged off of the tower on the high school mountain and it pinged off the tower on the elementary school mountain, which were the two places that he mentioned. But in the beginning they told me that that gives us like a 2 mile radius around each tower to look, which is still a lot of area. So Frank got a hold of me last year, and I actually was able to get the subpoenaed phone records, which show like more details about the pings and everything. And he was able to really narrow down an area on the elementary school. So the searches that I've been doing on my own have been focused in that area right now.
I just would
I have
have
a,
to think that that phone call
I have a
is
new
what still
segment in
eats you
here.
because yeah, I was going to go ahead. Is
It's
it okay to play it?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Community is continuing to search for answers surrounding the disappearance of Jesse Farber of Tamaqua, who was last seen in August 2015 in Sharp Mountains. The last time the family heard from him was when he called his girlfriend for help. Fox 56's Taylor Wardenby has more on how Farber made a frantic phone call to his girlfriend, a call she'll never forget.
Nearly 9 years later, loved ones and Jesse Farber's 2 children are still looking for answers to what happened.
After he called me at 8:43 p.m., he was really upset, and the first thing he told me was to bring guns. He said that there was 10 to 11 coyotes after him, and that he was in a tree, and that his phone was going to die. I asked him where he was, and he said he was on the high school mountain back there. And then he switched it right away to the elementary school mountain, which is across town on that side.
His then girlfriend, Rachel Carroll, says Jesse knew the area very well and shouldn't have thought twice about where he was.
He finally decided on the high school mountain. When I asked him for where he was specifically, he started to speak and then the phone disconnected.
Carroll, along with others, immediately went searching for him. They reported Farber as a missing person when they had no success of finding him.
There's a lot of rumors about foul play, about money being owed, but there was never any direct evidence found on that. The police looked into that. I think it's possible that he could also fell into one of the many shafts.
Carroll often wonders how a person can just vanish. According to Pennsylvania Crime Stoppers, in 2015, a high-tech robot was lowered 400 feet to the bottom of a mine shaft and came up empty in the search for Farber. Endless searches have come back unsuccessful, and there's no additional signs despite best efforts.
It's hard. My kids have a hard time with it. They're getting older now, and they're kind of they expect answers as to what's going on, and it's hard to explain to them that there isn't anything.
Rachel says with the disappearance of Jesse, she refers to it as a spider web as she tries to piece together what may have happened to him. But she continues to have hope that she'll find more answers. Reporting in Tamaqua, Schuylkill County, I'm Taylor Whartonby with Fox 56 News, first at 10.
Oh shit! I didn't stop yet, but it's kind of the gist of it.
Oh, you know, I was waiting. I was just so stunned. Okay, can we do this again? I'm sorry. I think just, yeah, put it back up. I'm sorry. Are you okay, Rachel, with this playing again? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, sure.
Frank, I'm sorry.
Was last seen in August 2015 in Sharp Mountains. The last time the family heard from him was when he called his girlfriend for help. Fox 56's Taylor Whartonby has more on how Farber made a frantic phone call to his girlfriend, a call she'll never forget.
Nearly 9 years later, loved ones and Jesse Farber's 2 children are still looking for answers to what happened.
After he called me at 8:43 p.m., he was really upset, and the first thing he told me was to bring guns. He said that there was 10 to 11 coyotes after him, and that he was in a tree, and that his phone was going to die. I asked him where he was, and he said he was on the high school mountain back there. And then he switched it right away to the elementary school mountain, which is across town on that side.
His then-girlfriend, Rachel Carroll, says Jesse knew the area very well and shouldn't have thought twice about where he was.
He finally decided on the high school mountain. When I asked him for where he was specifically, he started to speak, and then the phone disconnected.
Carroll, along with others, immediately went searching for him. They reported Farber as a missing person when they had no success of finding him.
And there's a lot of rumors about foul play, about money being owed, but there was never any direct evidence found on that. The police looked into that. I think it's possible that he could also fell into one of the many shafts.
Carroll often wonders how a person can just vanish. According to Pennsylvania Crime Stoppers, in 2015, a high-tech robot was lowered 400 feet to the bottom of a mine shaft and came up empty in the search for Farber. Endless searches have come back unsuccessful, and there is no additional signs despite best efforts.
It's hard. My kids have a hard time with it. They're getting older now, and they're they expect answers as to what's going on, and it's hard to explain to them that there isn't anything.
Rachel says with the disappearance of Jesse, she refers to it as a spider web as she tries to piece together what may have happened to him. But she continues to have hope that she'll find more answers. Reporting in Tamaqua, Schuylkill County, I'm Taylor Whartonby with Fox 56 News, first at 10.
In 2016, a hunter found sweatpants at the bottom of a tree tied with a rock at the bottom. When he looked up at the tree, he saw a backpack. Loved ones are looking to continue more searches. Anyone with any information is asked to call the Tamaqua Police Department. We contacted Tamaqua and State Police and have not heard back.
Hold on, I have the map here as well, what I made. So this is the map what I yeah, sure. So this is the map what I made.
Okay. Oh wow.
So on
and this is all the.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm very intrigued. I'm sorry.
So when like the center point here is so you see the red lines occur. So the center line of that is the phone tower. And on a phone tower, you have directions. It's called azimuth. So, okay, I'm gonna totally nerd out right now. But so you have a triangle, and a triangle consists of a 360-degree radius, also known as cells. So each cells on that specific tower, they have a direction that is called azimuth. That will cause a triangle to make a radius of 360 degrees. So anyways, his phone pinged on the west side I think it was, if I recollect right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I recollect right. Is the direction of 270 degrees, which is on the west side. So I pinged, or I calculated all the west side. Now I pinged it from. Let me see. Okay, Richard, you gotta help me here. Where did his not his last caller was at 8:27, right?
The last call was at 8:43.
Or 8:43. Totally
Close.
off. But still, I'm really bad at times. And then I connected it to the previous call that he made, which was somewhere in the morning or in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, I think. And I made a calculus of that is where his phone would be, and it's a rough estimate because I don't have multiple phone towers that would make a perfect triangulation, which is a pain in the ass. So this is a total shot in the dark. It's not that specific, unfortunately, but it's better something than nothing, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's where we've been focusing all the searches since.
Yep. And I said I did the same thing for Chris's case. Only Chris's cell phone data wasn't as specific as telling us where where the tower locations was. So I mapped out the entire every single phone location plus his provider, and then made a rough estimate where to search. So yeah, you can do a lot of things with data.
Sorry, powder room.
No worries.
I have some questions, if that's okay, Rachel.
Sure, absolutely.
Does it bother you? And I'm only asking this because I'm a female, so I'm probably a little more sensitive than Frank. Does it bother you when they say on the news his then girlfriend?
Well, I think they say that because we did get in an argument a couple days before he went missing, and he actually started staying at his Grams. But we got in an argument that on August 1st, so it was, I think it was like 10 days before he went missing, but we were still talking and hanging out and taking care of the kids and everything. And that was over money that would keep going missing in the past year. There was money that from his paycheck that would go like a couple $100 here and there. And he kept saying different reasons why that was happening. And on August 1st, I brought it up and I basically said, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm willing to help you. I don't know, but I can't do nothing if you won't tell me what's going on. And so he decided to leave and started staying at his grandmother's. So people say like we weren't together or whatever, and I think that's basically what they're trying to say when they say that. Although
Different.
like although everything was okay, that was just the issue that was going on at the time.
Listen, if he didn't care about you, he wouldn't have called you.
Right.
Did he
Exactly.
go with is there a chance that maybe and I hate to ask this, okay, so you said that he was acting like super agitated and stuff. Is there a chance that maybe there may have been a female, like maybe he was seeing a female or something? And I'm just asking from one female to another. Is there a chance? Or did he fall in with a bad crowd? Did he owe money to somebody? That's what people were asking over here.
Well, there's a lot of rumors about him owing money, which I think is a good, it's a possibility. I tried looking into it, and from the way when he was still living with me at the apartment, he didn't show any signs of, he was always with me. We even worked at the same place, so it wasn't like he was like, I'm going out for a couple hours, or he'd disappear at times. Like, he was always with me. So when it comes to whether he was like selling drugs or using drugs or seeing somebody else, I didn't see any signs of that, but I'm open to like all possibilities. I just haven't found anything to actually prove any of the options there.
What do you think happened to him?
Um,
If you don't want to say it, I mean, I just, because the nature of the phone call, I'm sure I can only imagine what goes, what do you feel like in your heart, possibly?
well, I feel that he's gone. I don't feel that he's still here, although that's my hope. But as for what exactly happened, I'm really not sure. I mean, that's something like that I deal with every day.
Of
I
course.
think it's possible that he could have fell, but I don't think that he was attacked by animals, because I believe that there would have been signs of an attack. There
Do you
would have
think he
been
was
like,
when it happened?
I was told by people that he was using drugs the day before and a day of that he went missing, and I consider that possible too because of the way the phone call went. He was terrified in the phone call. So was he hallucinating? It's possible. I've considered, did he fall and hit his head?
Right.
But like I said, that still nothing has really been found, and I don't really take the book bag as a direct thing because I've never been able to see it. So I mean, I've searched that area because I'll look into every option that I can, but I'm not convinced that that's his bag.
What a horrible thing to have to deal with that and then have a family member.
Yeah.
How are the kids doing? If you don't mind me asking.
They're doing okay. I mean, our daughter was really young when it happened, so she don't really remember what was going on at the time. My son was 5, so he does remember, and it was really hard for him. It still is, but they're both doing pretty good. They're both brave kids, that's for sure.
Do you know what the weather conditions were that night by chance?
It was really hot that day.
I'm just wondering maybe if the weather, like, or like if it had been raining, maybe he had slipped. I
Yeah,
just
I
saw,
mean,
and they covered the whole perimeter of the woods and everything, and just nothing.
well, they did like I said, they did do, there was like professional teams that came when he first went missing, but there was never any teams on the elementary school side, like where Frank made his map of. There's never been actual search teams that have covered that area. It's only been me and my family and volunteers that go looking there. I've been trying to get teams to come there, but I have issues with getting the police to get back in touch with me about doing that, and it's something I'm still working on.
Well, if it's an active case, you would think that there would be. Frank, what are your thoughts about this? So no clothes,
Well,
no nothing was ever found.
that's
They're
what they're
saying,
saying.
I feel like the people know something. It's either that or they are just damn freaking hateful.
See, I don't like to rule on speculation or hypotheticals. I just do the data, and that's what it is.
You don't have to do hypothetical, just like other than the,
You know what? That is what I do. I
what
mean,
are
I cover a lot of
you
cases.
getting
I
from
cover.
phone pinging and stuff like that? I'm just
Well,
okay.
no, I get it.
Okay.
I get it. But see, the thing is that a lot of people get emotionally attached, and I bet Cara and Rachel can acknowledge that. I had a lot of people on there that have an emotional attachment to cases and don't see things rational. So when I help individuals, I already tell them I want only a summary of the case. That's all I need. Because when you're too emotional in the case, is that when you don't get that objective that you're looking for. And that is what I do. I mean, I've known Rachel for a long time, and I've known Karen for a long time, and I will go to the ends of the earth of these two women. Really, I would. But that is because they respect my process, and
Right.
my process is my everything. Because if I don't uphold that, it brings a false narrative. It brings a false lead, and I don't want that because I think it's unfair to the family or families. And a lot of people can't handle that. I mean, I do a lot of free casework, and to be honest, it should have been paid casework because that is how I work my ass off. But anyways, I believe in, well, I guess karma, so to say, is and that I think what I do, to be honest, I can't compare it. I'm not a PI, and I fucking hate the word PI because I think they're a bunch of money grabbing scumbags. But that is me. I'm just me. That's what I do, and that's what I told you before as well. As people are kind of have their opinions, it's fine with me. Can perfectly live with myself.
Yeah, but like like in Cara, the relationship in her situation, they had already, whatever. But with Rachel, I mean, she's only got the phone call, and this was somebody she had been with, So I understand. I don't think she's looking for a false hope, but I mean, just emotionally, I don't. Rachel, do you have like an emotional support system, somebody just to talk to?
I have a great family that's with me. That's thank God for them. And I do have,
Right.
friends that help me too.
I mean, but do you get what I'm saying? I don't think it's so much like I mean, there's emotion in every case, Frank, especially if it's just yeah, I get it. Like you don't want to give people false hopes, but sometimes, just being I have to put myself in her situation and just say it's hard,
Yeah.
especially with that last phone call. And there's children.
I know.
I get like on your end of it, but like on how I feel, it's just like how would I feel if something like this happened to me? Would I still like be as engaged with the case and everything like that? Absolutely. But just for her, if that was the last phone call that I got, it would just be like, you can hear how it affects her.
Yeah.
If you ever need somebody to talk to, you can talk to me. I'm saying it just that.
I'm not that
Thank you.
stoic as you think I am because I do really care.
No, I know that you do. I mean, and in a sense, I understand. Like you have to. I'm just saying, it breaks my heart. Bad. And I'm not saying that in your situation, I don't know. I understand where you're coming from with it. I don't think it's giving a false hope or anything. If anything, you're giving them hope because you're helping them when people are not. In both these situations, there could have been more done. How is Rachel's case? How are these cases open if they're not doing anything? They're probably hearing more from you than the police.
What I think that we had a lady that we had on our team a little bit, and to be honest, I say team, and that's kind of like a broad aspect because I don't work with a team. But she was presenting another case, and unbeknownst to me, and I have to say this is kind of cool. She was a CERT member, so that's a search and rescue member. And she said to me, I think Rachel got me in contact with her. This lady was from North Carolina, I think. Yeah. And she was doing another case. And she compared my map, what I made, in comparison with the map that she got from the FBI. So it was really cool to see that that what I made was essentially the same as the FBI does.
Right.
And I'm just a simple.
Makes you know that what you're doing is right. You're getting validation. Like, hey, I'm outside of this. I'm nobody that knew about this, and my shit's matching up with what people that are getting paid and trained to do.
Exactly.
Sure.
So it's pretty cool.
Well, hell yeah, you should pat yourself on the back, and it gives them hope. I mean, it's not that you're giving them false hope, but at least you're doing something actively to help them out and be there for them.
I try to be really creative in search methods that are never. I just try to really be creative in certain ways. Like, okay, if this method doesn't work, then I'm gonna first try that method, retest it, and then go on to something else. So I try to find to kind of think inside the box and outside the box.
Yeah, he's
What do
been
you
really
think?
helpful because I mean nobody was helping me at all. I look to everybody, ask everybody their opinions. I actually advocate for other people in my area that have missing family members, and I help them. But with Jesse's case, I haven't been getting help from anybody. And like I said, I have problems with the things that are leads. I have issues with like I mentioned the book bag, but when Frank came along and helped me, that was extremely helpful and hopeful because it narrowed down the area, because all the area that we have to look in is mostly woods and mine shafts and deep holes and stuff like that. So using his map was able to, it lowered the area, the search area by so far that it gave me a lot of hope of actually being able to find something. Now we've done a few searches since he's helped me, and we're going to continue to do that once the weather's good. But it definitely changed everything.
Did he have a criminal record, if you don't mind me asking? Is there like, did he have like a reputation with the law for them to think maybe something may have happened because of drugs or something like that? Just asking.
No, he didn't. I mean, I think he had like minor things when he was younger, but a lot of the rumors are saying that it's drug related, and I think that could be a reason why it's not taken seriously. But I mean, the cops, they haven't really been helpful. I mean, there is a new chief there that when he came along, he was being really helpful. Now I have issues with getting in contact with him, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Except he's not getting back to you.
Yeah, I actually been calling him weekly, and he still not getting back to me. But
Frank, have you tried calling?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I did all sorts of emails. I tried to call him, but nothing.
Do you think that law enforcement could, like, why do you think they're not handling this as much as they should be for an open case? They should at least be getting back to her if it's open.
But because a missing person case is not a priority, unless it's an Amber Alert. You have to keep in mind, it's not always law enforcement their fault, and I get it for family members, but they're heavily understaffed.
They could call her back, for fuck's sakes.
I know.
He's registered as a person's correct, yes?
They did do a phone call, right, Rachel, when I sent that map and stuff?
yeah, he called me back when I ran into him, actually, when I told you about that. And he was looking at your emails while I was on the phone with him, and he did say he was going to contact you, but then he never did.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that they can, I mean, that can be done, Frank?
Well, there's now a new administration, so we're definitely gonna try again with like FOIA requests and see what is going on. But see, the thing is that we need volunteers to help with aerial views, with well, I don't think search dogs are necessarily gonna help, but you know. I always have strived for to have a community that is willing to help each other, and I think going out there with searches and especially with the data that we have, to narrow down to go search, but narrow down the area as well, so less kilometers or miles are being made while being productive. So a lot of drone footage would work, that kind of stuff.
All that costs money and time and more people.
Well, not necessarily. Like I said, I mean, I'm a non-profit organization, and that's what I'm waiting for people to actually donate, so we can get those drones, and we can have like they can be sent everywhere, because that is essentially what we stand for. And just do it in a productive manner that we can get results. And I'm 100% confident that we can get that. But therefore, people need to be able to support us, because I'm not gonna. I already paid a huge amount of it on my own pocket. Thank God, Cara and Rachel are here to support me with it. But if it's just 2 to 3 people, that's simply not gonna be enough. And I poured my heart and soul into this foundation, and I'm not going to stop, because, to be honest, it's too satisfying, and it's just it's just amazing, you know, just to see somebody like Rachel or Cara be extremely graceful of what I do, and I am 100% confident. I did it before, and I will do it again, and that is to get results. That's the only thing that I care about.
Is there a possibility? Is there a possibility that he could have left the state or something? Do you think he is in the woods? Is that where you think he is? Is there a possibility he could have went anywhere else?
Well, technically, we do not know. So the thing is that we're gonna exclude one possibility before we jump to another.
Exactly. I just feel bad because I'm in Ohio. You know what? I'm really sorry you guys have to go through this.
I was actually getting ready to ask where you
Thank you. I
were.
appreciate it. I appreciate you
I'm
letting
in the
me
Buckeye
talk
State.
about it.
I'm just, just that phone call. If that's all that you have to go for. And I mean, the family, did you always not get along with the family or?
Who, me?
Well,
Oh, no.
You don't get along with anybody. We're not talking about you. No, I'm kidding. Did you just always not get along with the family, or do you think that they're acting like this because they're grieving? I mean,
well, Jesse, the family member that this is associated with, he never really got along with her. Because of things in his past and his childhood. So she wasn't really part of his life to begin with. So she never really liked me and still doesn't. So I think it's just because she don't like me. I don't know. I mean, I've worked with her a little bit, and then it turned out badly. So I just started doing my own thing. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I mean, in that case, it could answer a lot of questions if we just knew for sure. But I don't know. So I won't just stay focused on that. I'm gonna keep looking other areas, And where that bag was found, it doesn't really add up with the phone records either. So like I don't believe that he was in that area.
do you think that there's a chance that he got, here's the thing. If he's in the woods and it was really hot, he could have been delirious because maybe he didn't have anything to drink. Like he was dehydrated really bad.
Yeah, it's
You know,
possible. Yeah, there's
do
so
you,
many different things.
how you deal with it every day, if you don't mind me asking?
To be honest, it isn't easy. I mean, I do my best. I just try to do my best for my kids' sake and my family, but it isn't easy. It's something I look into every day, something I work on all the time.
So both of the kids are his, right? Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yes,
So
they're
do
both his.
they have anything to do with the children?
I don't think so. I mean, he was a very involved dad. He did everything with them. He was always, everything that sports, school, everything he was there for since they were
Well, like
born.
his family. Does
What's
his
that?
family have anything to do with your children?
No.
Oh my God. Well, I don't know what's stuck up their butt, but they need to get it out because it seems like they're punishing you and them, baby, because he didn't have the greatest relationship with them. That's not okay.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
I don't know how the hell you do it financially and emotionally and everything. It cannot be easy. I hate to ask this, but do they ever? I know with like the Holloway case and stuff like that, they do at some point if it's cold enough, don't they declare them as you know what I'm saying?
Deceased.
Yeah, I hate to say that, but
From what I know, I mean, he could be declared dead, but it's
You could
not
do it
something
too.
that I want to do.
I get it.
yeah.
Me and Rachel already talked about that.
The only reason I brought that up is because maybe if something, it just sucks that if the parent, especially in a situation where he is missing and it could be this and that the state can't even help you, because it's not like you're getting child support or anything. How do you do this with two children, if you don't mind me asking? How do you do this? God,
Well, my family. What's that?
I wish I lived closer to you.
Thank you. My family has been helping me. I mean, when he went missing, I lost my job, which, ended up with me losing my apartment. So I've been staying with my parents who help me with my kids and stuff like that. And I mean, I worked at the same place since I was 18, and I lost that job when he went missing. And I did actually try to get like help from the state just so that I wouldn't lose my apartment and everything. And they said that they couldn't do anything because it was not something that they've ever dealt with. So they told me that I had to actually try to file for child support against him just to prove that he was like missing, which I didn't really understand. And that didn't go anywhere either. So I didn't get any help from them anyway.
Well, I
And
mean,
then
if anything, they could have requested blood from one of his family members just to confirm it. And they should have
right.
I don't know what the laws are in every single state. And again, I've not dealt with anything like that, but I think this is not cool. This is the
No,
kind of stuff that makes me just get angry. And I don't like being like that, but that just makes me want to like contact them and be like, dude, what the fuck are you all doing? This is not cool. I guess
right.
that's where Frank comes in.
I don't know about anything.
Listen, females have issues too, sir.
Oh, really?
You're a hard ass. Well, not all the time, I guess, but still, I mean, you can just I watch a lot of cold cases, and sometimes it's not the best results. I don't know how a person could live just not knowing.
Well, Rachel and Cara know how many cold cases I cover.
You guys are lucky to have him.
Oh, you're too kind.
I know.
We really are.
Yeah, because there isn't many, that want to help. Or they don't know how to help, It's not that they don't want to, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, people do offer to volunteer to search, or they'll share stuff on the internet, which helps keep his name out and stuff. But when it comes down to actually finding anything out, I mean that.
In Chris's case, we had only one individual searching. If you don't think that is stuff, just wait. We had a guy that was an official search and rescue worker, so an official CERT member from a fire department that lived 6 hours away, and he got it all sponsored.
He was an instructor, a search and rescue
Yeah,
instructor, right?
instructor even, yeah.
He
And
did an incredible job too.
I did a press release. He responded right away. And that was, I don't know how to describe it. It was one of the most motivating things that I ever felt. Because, I'm all the way here over in the Netherlands, and I wish I could search. Because, like I said, we'll go to the ends of the earth for these cases that I cover. But then to have an instructor that does official search and rescue, then search for us. He didn't want a dime. He got everything covered. And that within 1 week, that was, I don't know how to describe that feeling. It brought me faith back in humanity. Not that I didn't have any, but that was awesome.
Cara, did they bring anybody in for questioning?
I don't think so. I don't even think. I mean, they may have. They asked like his wife, and I think they asked his mother. Well, they may not have. Yeah, they did talk to her. But that's it. They were. We're 8 hours away, around 8 hours away from Monaghan, so we really don't know anything. And I don't even think they interviewed anybody at the place that he was working at, the RV park. It's my understanding that they did not.
I don't know if I want to bang my head into a wall right now.
Right.
I feel like I need to be like some Aaron Brockovich and like get some like different shirts on and stuff with like the boobs hanging out and like walking
Yeah.
in. Like I'm not even kidding. Use what looks God gave me. Do something with it because that's not cool. It's all
No,
about
it's
a
not.
fucking money thing. It has nothing to do with people's feelings
Mm-hmm.
or anything.
No, and Frank, tell her what happened when you let the police department know that there was going to be a search. What they said they were going to do.
They said they were gonna help, and they
Yeah, he
didn't.
said he would send a couple of people. Liar.
Have they said anything about declaring him deceased, Cara?
No, actually,
If I'm asking too much, just be like, bitch,
no,
shut
you're
up.
not bothering me. No, it's like the family or a friend. Anybody can declare him deceased if you have proof that, you know, there's been nobody that's contacted him or anything in Texas, it's 7 years. And it's been just 7 years. In August, it was 7 years. So his wife could, or his mother could go declare him deceased. You have to go to court, and all that kind of stuff. But
So yeah,
You thought about coming to America, sir? Getting out of the Netherlands? You could probably do more if you were like
yeah,
over
he's gonna come down to
here.
Monahans. We're gonna go walking in Monahans.
He needs a
that's
whole
the
other
plan.
country to see him. Yeah, he probably. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, sir. But I mean, I feel like if you were in the States, man, oh my God, you would like not be taking no for anything.
I probably got shot too.
For some reason, I feel like you've got like 19 cat lives and you'll be totally fine. So sad that it can happen in today's time. Dude, he is ruthless.
Yeah, he is.
You know how I found him? Frank, why don't you tell him how you found me? I was like, what did I put in my title?
Open panel.
Open panel. I still have people writing me and they're coming up with these theories like, I've heard that you're a model. I've heard the channel and everything. And I'm just like, I don't know. It was
That
an
is
open panel. He came up. I thought it was a bully or something. So I'm asking him everything but his jock size, And I'm just like, who the hell are you? He was harder to crack than a virgin. I'm not even kidding. Oh my God. I'm just like, what are you doing? Why aren't you talking that much? And he is just sitting there and he kept looking down and he kept going like this. And just, oh my God, I wanted to like cyber slap that motherfucker. I'm not
By the
even
way,
kidding.
that's not a rumor. By the way, I used to be a model.
For what? Like underwear or clothes or what? Like what
No,
happened?
I just did some modeling work and I didn't continue it.
This is much more fulfilling, I'm sure. You should
It
come to
really
this.
is.
Yeah.
That's intention.
You need us to raise money. I'll go for that. You might go for that, buddy. Hey, Juju. It's okay to have a little emotion.
When I solved my first case, which was 2 years ago, I had this lady from Mississippi that was a close friend to the lady that I was searching for. She flew all the way from Mississippi over here just because I saved it. Not just because I solved that case. So it was pretty neat.
Noodles?
What?
Did you make her noodles? Chicken?
I made her noodles. I shouldn't tell this shit, but
They think that you're from the movie Twilight. He
yeah, I'm
probably
not.
Oh
could.
God.
Never compare me like that.
I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. Not the guy with the flat nose, but the other one that looked like the vampire. I was like, I don't know. I was thinking for a minute, like, you can nibble on my neck, sir. And I was like, no, 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 no. You're more James Steen.
That's more a compliment.
That's like, yeah, the Billy Badass. So would you ladies like to lighten it up a little bit? Frank's got dad jokes. Sir, I looked up dad jokes. It was not good.
What was that?
The dad jokes were not good. They were really bad. They were like borderline sister-brother relationship, like some Kentucky shit. And I was like, I don't know if
I can do some Appalachian Mountain ones.
Oh my God. Oh, we have another model in here.
Oh,
Nick's our
nice.
Nick's our Lawbury. He's like junior James Steen. Yeah. Hi, Jen. On my way home from work, starting from the beginning. Thank you.
You know what? Never
You're
mind.
so ate up.
What?
You are ate up. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Nick's done some time in Folsom Prison. He drank all that yellow water that Johnny Cash talks about.
Oh.
He's got some nice jewelry right now. Nick is a little bit of a rebel. He's had a few things online too that I'm sure he didn't want. Oh my God, Nick. Nick's a trip. He likes to gamble. Mhm.
Also, he's kind of more the felon with a bookie after him, like any other classic movie plot.
If you did live in the States, would you be able to do like a foundation to help out
No,
more?
I would still have my LLC because that is what I have. I have an official organization.
Do you help out with people in the Netherlands, or what drove you to doing it for the USA, if you don't mind me asking?
Because I almost got killed because I was covering a Dutch case.
Oh, okay. Got it. So do you stay, I assume you stay indoors a lot?
Well,
Okay.
not necessarily. I mean, I like to go out, but I just don't like to go out.
Oh, you're an introvert? Are you an introvert? A Pisces is an
Not.
introvert. A little bit.
Or so now you're gonna scold me because I'm a Pisces?
I'm not going to scold. I'm going to scold you because you're being a brat, but I'm not going to scold. I'm not going to scold you. Like I said, you intrigue me a little bit. Plus, you keep my ass in line. If you weren't up here, I'd probably be talking about that damn cartoon bee with fangs. How old are you? He is 30 years old, a retired model, an up and changer of the world. I don't know how to do all this stuff that you do. If you could help me a little bit, because it does
I
give me a
will.
little bit of hope to help other people. I can
I
pretend
think
that I like and
well,
can
the first
tolerate.
thing that you need to do is download Discord because that's where we're all at.
Okay, I got to tell you this. I told you this. I was telling Kira this today. The last Discord that somebody added me to, right? I went in and there was a woman who was completely naked. But instead of her kitty cat showing, it was a butt. So it's like a front butt. It traumatized me, so I've not been in a Discord since. I will go into your Discord.
We don't have that, so don't worry.
Wow.
She had a front butt, dude. The stuff that they were talking about. And she knows. No, sir, I don't want to be your friend. Go away on IG. I don't know you. Yeah, Kira knows. It was this chick and she like had melons. She was looking good. And then like I looked down and it's like, it ain't chia seeds like George put on my kitty cat. It was a butt. And I was like, yeah, I'm the fuck out of here. She had a front butt. That ain't normal.
I've never heard of a front butt.
Fucking deadly. Damn him. Jules's broken coochie. Welcome, Jules's broken coochie.
I think that's referred to as a gunt.
Nice to meet you, Jules's broken coochie. Can I get your number, Nick? Jules's broken coochie would like to get Nick's number. The retired man. Are you guys okay with this up here? Because the community that I'm from, we have a Jules's broken coochie. There's another one called Jen's cervix and Clint's pee-pee. We got tons of people. Likewise, nice meeting you. Jules's
Wow.
middle name broken coochie with a W. So Nick, you feel like Frank, you feel like arguing with somebody tonight? You want to argue with me?
What do you want to argue about?
Anything you want, honestly. I love to argue with people.
Then get a topic that we can argue about. And I can't promise you that it's not going to be pretty, though.
I don't care as long as we shake hands. Plus, I got 2 women down here. So, like, we'll do a debate. Cara can have your ass, and I'll take Rachel. Rachel, what do you think? What do you guys want to debate about? Not politics, though. Anything else, I'm fine. Rachel, you want to join me or no?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I think she'd rather be on my side, but it's okay.
Okay, I'll take Cara. I don't have no problems with that.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not picking sides. I'm just saying. I think both of them, they have seen me argue.
Yeah, I don't want to argue against him. I don't
mind
argue with him.
arguing with it. Do you know how long it took me? First he comes up. I'm not even kidding. And he has this fucking look, dude. And he's like this. And I guess I came off as an interrogator. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know when you put open panel that anybody just shows up, right? And I was just like, and I just thought I just got dickhead vibes. And I'm just like, I started asking him questions like, intimidated by me? And I was like, oh no, are you intimidated by me? You know, and he just kept rolling cigarettes. I don't know if it was doobies, cigarettes, or anything. And that's why I said he was like the person to get to. I told my friend, I said, finally, he goes, we're like talking, and then he goes, you know what? Why did Barbie, what was that joke about Ken not coming?
What it?
Jules
Why didn't?
says, Nick, let's FaceTime and have some fun.
That's
Welcome
not
to my
disturbing at
chat,
all.
Rachel.
Why did Barbie not get pregnant?
Because Ken came in the box.
Exactly.
Okay. I have a joke for you because you can actually see me. All right.
So if I were not able to see you, you wouldn't tell it?
No, well, you can't tell it when you're on the phone. Okay. So, and this is so not even funny, but it'll look funny. Okay. So I'm going to give you a word. You're going to say I, spell that word, kind of like Jules is broken coochie. It goes in a thing. I spell the word I give you and then add Ness.
Ness?
Yes. Go like this.
I'm not going to do that.
Hello, you have to. You want to debate about this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Nick, I can't get pregnant. You have to, because if you go to the very last one, thank you, cat.
Okay. So I need to repeat the entire few words?
Say I-C-A-T, Ness.
That's not how you started off, though.
You say the word I, spell what I tell you, which is cat, and then
I did.
Okay, go like this. Dog.
Dog.
How are you doing all this work for people and you can't even spell it for me?
I see a dog.
I-D-O-G, Ness.
I-D-O-G, Ness.
Okay, go like this. Cap, like bottle cap.
What the fuck did I need to say?
No, wait, map. I'm sorry, map. Do it. Go like this. Map.
Map.
I-M-A-P, Ness. That's better than Ken coming in the box.
See, I just like the stall because you did it for me.
I don't care. They got way worse freaking pictures of me on Reddit. They have me up there on Reddit where my dog was eating me and my hands. That was what they had on me about Reddit. They call me genocide. They call me, what are some other words they call me? Genocide. They call me Jenny. What else they call me? Frank, I'm sure they got some good names for you. What are some other words they call me? Jules is broken coochie. I'm sure you know. Genocide. Anyway. Your turn for a joke. Laura, you got a joke? Rachel, you got a joke?
What? I thought they were going to debate.
Okay. I'm going to look this up.
Damn, bossy. Cara, behave. Jesus Christ.
She just wants to see you and I go at it, and I'm ready for it. It's Friday.
Who the fuck do you think we are? She's Zelensky and I'm JD Vance?
Yes.
Exactly. All right. Topic to debate.
Why?
No politics, I think she said.
How do you call a lady that how do you call a lady that helps in birth in the Appalachians?
What?
A mountain doula?
Oh my God. Jules is broken coochie says, Frank, I'm feeling spicy. What can you do for that?
You're feeling spicy? Don't eat so much jalapenos.
Oh my, what is it? Those chicken noodles that Frank went. Okay, here we go. Man, some of these could get really, really bad. Should voting be mandatory? No, we're not doing that. Okay, we're going to cover ethics. Is it ever ethical to lie?
Yeah. It is ethical to lie at times.
I don't know. We may have to be on the same side because I think it's ethical to lie sometimes. Rachel, what do you think?
I think so too.
Am I
I
the
think
only one
there's
that thinks it's not?
Because
Yeah,
you're
I think you're
crazy.
looking at cyber.
Nah, Kara is freaking lovely. She always sees the best in human in people.
Okay, that's probably not the. Okay.
That was
What do
really
you?
nice.
Okay, we're gonna take this in a spicy sort of way. Okay, we're all
Oh, God.
non-virgins here.
I so knew that it was gonna be this way. I felt it
Well,
in my coochie.
listen, I have a broken cooch in here that says she's spicy, so we got to spice it up. What are your thoughts on one night stands? No matter
One
what
night.
your relationship status is, what's your thoughts on one night stands and some coyote ugly? Which is, if they're so ugly, you're gnawing off your fucking arm. And sure,
Oh my
Frank, I'm
God.
sure you've had quite a few.
We
Nick, you
probably
are
all
not a
have.
virgin.
I am not gonna deny or confirm that.
How in the hell are we supposed to debate something? All you keep doing is like, what do you want to debate about? I'm gonna let you do it.
You know,
got three women, you got sets of ovaries. You got a twig and berries. You pick.
I had my fair share of pastime.
Let's debate. You got three women. That's the best foursome you'll ever have in your life.
I had 3 women. Yeah, that's right. I had 3 women. Not kidding, 2. That's the max.
Okay.
That is what you want to know.
Oh, I can ask you very deep questions. Are you ready for it?
Far away.
Okay, but this is the thing. You can't go, I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Okay.
Oh, look, she's even making fun of you smoking. Did you see that? That was so funny.
Oh, I know when he's about to throw his fits, man. He gets all wide-eyed and stuff like that. God damn it. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
never say
God.
that, but go ahead.
Okay, William said, long time no see, broken coochie. All right. God, I was thinking politics right now. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
15.
15?
15, yeah.
Do tell.
No, that's not part of the goddamn question.
Okay. What happened?
Well, what happened? That I banged somebody. How else would you lose your virginity?
I don't know. I lost mine and it was like, it traumatized me. He was a short guy just like I was. And what he was packing on my bathroom floor was not what I thought. And I dumped that fucker right after. It was hung like a fucking boomerang. And we
Could you? Could you imagine? We don't talk anymore. I need to pick up that song.
No,
now.
but because here's the thing, we only did it because my freaking sister did it with her nasty boyfriend, who I saw eat a booger in my proficiency math, and I hate him to this day. So we ended up doing it. That is not how I wanted to lose my thing, and it was gross. It was so gross. I got nothing out of it, and I dumped a little. That the thing was like a fucking pogo stick. No way. No way. No way. I wasn't 15, but fuck. And then my parents gave us the talk, and that's it. So, damn.
Go. I did have a lot of foreplay though before.
Oh yeah, you have to do that. I don't know, foreplay or not foreplay, Cara. You sound a little spicy too.
It's Cara. That's like a foreplay.
What is that? It?
Most women will say foreplay.
Oh, he's
Duly noted.
getting in the mood right now. He's like, oh, I'm gonna spray some cologne on. I'm gonna think about my
He
first.
said, "Ooh, I better turn my camera off. People know."
Oh
this."
my god, all these women in here. I'm
Yeah, I
drinking
think
my-
most women will agree with a lot of foreplay. I think there are times where, it's okay to, like you're in the moment to have a quickie. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Have you ever kissed a guy that kissed like a cow, Cara?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so fucking nasty, right? You can
Yeah,
taste their fucking taste buds. So nasty.
Oh.
It's just like Oh my God, I cannot be with somebody if they can't kiss,
No, absolutely not.
unless they're wearing a COVID mask. And I think that some of my exes should have had a COVID mask on. That's probably why I don't drink anymore.
I think that is a reason to drink, not to stop drinking.
Well, I'm not saying I haven't done that either. I don't know. Seeing that, but freaking my first time, man, that scared me. That took me to a place. I was like, damn, I didn't know men. But then I met one who wasn't. So anyway,
I had that too. I had a couple of I wouldn't necessarily call them dates, but it was like kissing a fucking goddamn corpse. It was like no action in there at all. So well, not only that, it kind of went up. I kind of feel like a necrophiliac now. You know what? Having sex with dead people.
Oh, so gross. I wouldn't put it past you, though.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Well, I wasn't fucking gonna drive home. Well, I had that. I'm a really simple dude. If I don't like something, I do just make up a good excuse and go home. It's like, yeah, I got a dog that is sick.
So
Suddenly.
I could see you being on a date with a chick. I don't see you being nice like me. Like, I've met guys, I always bring my own money, like back when I dated. And if I didn't like the guy, and it worked until this stupid emergency exit started sounding off, because if they didn't like, it could be an ear thing or whatever. Have you ever, I could see you telling a girl, you know what, bitch, this ain't my jam.
Yep, I do.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I just feel like that there's some
really
kind
do.
of like fools that has your face on it.
Wow.
You're a very hard person to read sometimes. I don't know why I feel
What?
that way.
I told you that yesterday. You were trying to read, and you can't get a read on me. So
Yeah, a little bit. No, I really can't, because I don't know what the hell's going to come out of your mouth. I really don't. Actually.
Nobody ever does. And sometimes he is hard to read. Sometimes he's an open book.
So, any more questions?
What's the meanest thing you've ever told a girl before? Not a troll.
Other than go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself just means that could be foreplay too. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't like to be mean against women. I don't objectify them. I don't see them as an object. So, what is the meanest thing? I can't remember. Really, I can't.
I'm going to ask a deep question. What made you decide to do this? You were a model. You've done other things. What led you to doing this?
Well, I got brought up in a family that like to watch unsolved mysteries, and we had this really famous criminal journalist here that was always on television, and he also won an Emmy because of the Natalie Holloway case.
Wow.
And yeah, I kind of got brought up by that, and I don't know, it really fascinated me because I love mysteries, I love figuring things out. So in 2017, I decided to write blogs about it, and I don't know, I kind of always wanted to be an investigator. So let me see, in 2018. I actually put myself up for scouting for police recruitment, and at the same time I signed my contract with the mental health care clinic that I was working in, and that's really fucking stupid. As soon as I signed that, I was driving back home to my ex's house, and I got called, and I was pissed. Because if they called me just 30 minutes earlier, I would have not signed that contract. But in hindsight, mental health, I loved working at that because it was like being a police officer.
Right. Do you think what happened in with the situation with your brother that we had talked about, you think that that had anything to do with what you're doing now?
Yeah, 100%.
Proud of you, kid. Juju Bees has a question for you. When and how long was your last relationship?
Half a year? The longest one was 3 years.
What happened?
What happened is that we broke up.
Did you break up with her? Or did she break up with you?
Um, you know, this is gonna sound really stupid. I usually let somebody break up with me.
Why would you put yourself through that?
I don't know.
Well, I think the reason that I'm drawn to the cold cases is I did watch Unsolved Mysteries a lot, and the mental health contract. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
Me and my ex worked at the same facility, or we call it an institute back here, and it was an open facility with they call it here unexplained behavior. That was the contract that I was signing for. So that means that you had people with multi personalities, diagnostics, or diagnoses. Well, diagnostics as well, but so the behavior that they showed, it didn't completely fill any reasoning with their client description. So they were extremely aggressive. There was always conflict, but I freaking loved it. It was like working. Well, the reason why I loved it is because I could mentally react to it really well. And I had the most amazing contacts with my clients that were usually extremely aggressive. They would like try to do an unaliving attempt, and I would just walk in, grab like the rope, and just walk off. Don't say anything to them. William
has a comment and a question, and Intergalactic says, Frank, are you open to being cloned?
Why?
You've never had a relationship with the sheep, or we may have to cease this whole thing too. Are you open to being cloned?
Nah.
Okay, you have a question, William, shoot. And Juju Beat says, what degree needed over there?
Well, to be honest, the only degree that I have, it's an IT degree, and I could have gone to university, and it was actually the plan. But I don't know. I was biking to school when I was, I think, 17. That's when I did my IT degree. No, that's when I did my car mechanic degree. And I was like, school is not a thing for me because I think that I shouldn't be defined or should be mentally challenged just by having one paper. I want to explore more possibilities than that. So I stopped doing that. Sounds really, really well for a social career. That's not really the best thing. So I decided to go into IT because I'm just a huge nerd, and I finished it in half a year. Well, it was a 2-year class. And that's it. And that was just a basic diploma that I needed to work essentially anywhere. But I wanted to go further. But with my car mechanic degree, I wanted to do chip tuning. And with my IT degree, I already got promised a scholarship for skipping 3 degrees because my grades were that well. And I just didn't do it. Don't ask me. Well, I wouldn't say don't ask me why. I think school is a waste of time just because there's a lot of things that I am simply not interested in. And I'm the kind of guy that I had multiple jobs. I get bored really easily. Mm-hmm. And if I get bored, then I just don't go. Because it's not mentally challenging. Well, I did my yeah. I did IT, and then I worked in mental health for a few years because it was an internal college as well. So The place or institute that I worked at was going to pay for my college. And I got bought out on that one because the facility that I worked in was so extremely high risk that the teachers there, they quit all the time. I had like four of them, four teachers in 2 years. So that's why I didn't. Graduate from that one. So I got bought out. Got a shit ton of money.
Someone wants to come up and ask you a question. I think he's jealous by all the attention you're getting. Not everyone does well in school, but that doesn't mean they're intelligent. I got very bored with school myself. I did not like math. I did not like English. I liked English. If I wasn't interested in it, I was either cheating on the test, getting someone to do it, or I just skipped. Because some of that stuff I didn't feel pertained to what my life was going to be. I don't need math for anything. That's why they have credit cards. Math doesn't do anything for me. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I went to school for communication and science. I have my bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to counsel kids that have run away and stuff like that. Basically run another daycare like I do in here. When I time somebody out, they're going back to the PMAT. Just didn't happen like that at all. I wish I would have went into criminal justice. God, would that have freaking worked better in my life. But those were the classes I took in college, and I freaking aced them.
Well, I decided I'm already 100% confident that I'm going to the United States, and that is where I want to get my PI license.
Oh gosh, William is coming up bombed. Here's where the show takes. I hope that you've been to AA. Kidding. So you're gonna help me out? We're gonna do something with this or no? Or do you work solo? What's your deal?
I'm always willing to help.
Because pretty much we can't stand each other, so that's gonna be great. Kidding.
Why would I?
I just want to help people. That's all I want to do. And banter back and forth with you. And just for some reason, when you're like, why are you paying attention to those people? I'm just like, probably shouldn't be. And that's probably, one of those people, it's like, didn't used to like taking advice from people, but I'm okay with it because fighting with people online is not fun. It's stupid.
You have a paralegal and a forensic science CSI? Then aren't you technically a paralegal instead of having a paralegal? Or you have a paralegal because, I don't know, you have somebody else who has that. Okay.
Does Frank have a channel too? Yes. Do I have any mods in here that could drop a link, please? Where has Miss Liability been? Because she's becoming a liability of a mod. Where has Miss Liability been? My girlfriend. I need somebody in here to drop some links. Drop some pants, drop some drawers, drop some links. Let's see here. Jujubee says, Frank, do you want to tell them what your channel name is? I can do that. I guess maybe I can drop links. What the fuck am I talking about?
My channel name is Can I Be Frank With You?
William, let me see your face, not your twig and berries. William lost his channel for showing his twig and berries. There you are. Okay. William's coming up. I knew he was going to get jealous, James Dean. He is like, no, you are not going to take the show. All we need up here is Nick.
No, listen, no, please do me a favor. Please don't do that. Do me a favor. No, listen. Hi, Jen. How are you today? Can you hear me okay?
I'm doing great. I'm so glad we were able to talk. We used to mod for a very mean person, but yeah, it's been a while. So I'm glad you're up here. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Now, the question I have, because this is the first time, no disrespect, guys, in the chat. This is the first time. I'm sorry. Is your name Frank? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. Now, this is the first time I'm actually talking to somebody that has some common sense. So now, I'm asking you a question. Now, listen. No, I swear to God. Listen now. I'm not trying to be, and no, I'm not bombed over here, Nikki boy. I'm not bombed. I'm not. The question is this, right? Now, listen. What do you call it? Now, it's not breaking news because everybody already knows this already. Now, my baby's mother, right? I was with her for like 9 years, right? Okay, 9 years. We were together from like the age of 15 to like 24, perhaps, something like that, right? Now, the situation is this right now. You say you deal with the mental health aspect of things right now. Now she left me. Well, yeah. She left me, whatever the case may be. Now, the guy she was with, whatever the case may be, he was a drug user, drug addict, whatever the case may be, and what do you call it? Turns out that I would say maybe 3 years ago, no, maybe 4 years ago, they she actually OD'd and passed away. Now my question to you is this right now. I blame myself because of this reason. I blame myself because if I was a better man at that time, maybe she would never have left me, and she didn't leave me. Maybe she would still be alive right now. I deal with that every single day, every day.
Why do you blame yourself?
Because I was a piece of shit then, and I'm still a piece of shit now. That's why.
Are you also a piece of shit because of something that she done?
No, and that's the thing too. Like when we were together, I was the alcoholic. She never did anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I mean, like, but I think that if I was a better man, maybe she would still be here. That's what I think. Every day. You know
What do you think? What would be different?
What do you mean?
What would have been different if you didn't drink or she didn't leave you? Because what's the reason that she left you?
Because I was drinking.
Is that literally the reason?
Yeah, and she was with somebody else. She was with somebody else. Whatever. Okay.
So
What does
does
that
that
have to do with your drinking?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to stop doing what I was doing, and I mean, so the thing is, I think she was going to leave me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I blame myself for that nonsense because I feel that if I would have stepped up to the plate, you know what I'm saying, that things would be different. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of the mental health aspect of life, so then so you're saying that I should not be blaming myself for this because it's really not.
It's kind of natural to blame yourself for something that you do not have an answer for. And that is what you're doing. You're trying to go into that unknown that you cannot get a yes or no answer of because she's not there anymore. So therefore, that comparison, it is unfathomable, and you shouldn't do that to yourself, man. I mean, that's self-torture what you're doing.
Right, and that's why I know I mentioned it on a panel I think a year or so ago, where I downplayed the situation and I was instead of with me is I was so how can I say this? Great. How can I say this in a nice way? Like I would get mad at it instead of being sad about it. I would get mad about it because I actually she passed away first, and then the guy that she married passed away as well.
So,
I mean, and
instead of your I assume it went this way is that she passed away, that you kind of reflected that anger that you were having now on yourself to the guy that she was with. Is that right?
Right.
And now he's not there anymore, so you were looking for this individual that is not there anymore because you don't have somebody to blame that guilt on anymore or that hatred. So now you're just self-reflecting that anger upon yourself.
Right. I mean, and it's
Do you think that is fair towards yourself?
Well, no, I don't. No.
Are you a better man now?
Trying to be.
Then release that anger because if you want to be a better man, then in grief you have separate different stages, right? And you obviously really loved her, otherwise you wouldn't have that hatred because you think it's your fault. Well, she went with somebody else.
Hold on, you're starting.
So you have to ask.
You're starting to go in and out.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any better now?
Is that why you drink a lot more?
Oh, exactly.
I'm sorry,
Is that why you
I'm
drink
sorry,
a lot? You feel like that's why you drink a lot?
No, I've always.
I'm just asking.
I've always been. I mean, I've been drinking for 40 years right now. 40.
Do you?
I don't think your liver likes you very much. Kidding.
No, no, it probably don't. It probably does not.
Do you?
It's just gonna get away, Lisa said.
Does this give you? Are you? Perhaps you're looking for a motivator to drink. Because if you're still drinking, then maybe that hatred that you say that you have, maybe is that maybe that hatred is not there, but maybe you're looking for an excuse just to reach for the bottle.
Well, I mean, you see, and you know what it is too. Like, I mean, listen. I'm not turning this into Dr. Phil over here. I'm just saying, like, I mean, at the end of the day,
There
guys,
you
it's just like,
can't
I mean,
be
like,
wrong with Dr. Phil.
I mean, I have been searching for answers. See, the thing is that I know my problem. I just don't want to fix it. I have been searching for answers at the bottom of this bottle for 40 years. I haven't found one answer yet. Maybe I should stop looking. You know what I mean?
And what are you looking for?
Don't know. Don't know what I'm looking for here. Nothing's here.
So you're looking for something that is not there.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make it.
Well, you have to have a reason to drink.
Drinking? Like you don't have anything left in your life, so there's no motivation for you. You've just accepted life for what it is, and you're just gonna.
No. I mean, I do have Well, I can't say certain things here, Jim, because I do have.
Oh, that's.
I can't say certain things here because I do have a lot of haters here that are watching me. So I do have certain aspects going on, certain things going on, and it's just like I just wanted to get I just wanted to get Mr. Frank's thing about the situation with my baby's mother, to actually get some kind of clarity about that. Somebody that is like knowledgeable of stuff. You know what I'm trying to say, guys.
Yeah, we're not therapists by any means. We're just giving them our opinion. We don't have many men that come in here.
Right.
No, I really thank you for your honesty, and I think that's a really brave thing to do because not a lot of men like to talk about the crap that goes on in their life.
And I never have.
No, wait, Jen. This is my first time on your panel. Yeah, right.
Nope. Yeah, it is. We used to mod together. And that was fun, but.
Okay.
William, I have to say this though, and this is a huge compliment. But did anybody ever compare you to Cat Williams because you really look like him?
What? When? Where? What?
I'm looking at Cat Williams. Is it with a K or a C?
Cat Williams.
The actual Cat Williams? Wow.
Oh my gosh.
He does.
Hold on.
He does, right?
I mean, clearly, but other than that, the feature. Yeah, I mean.
He does, right?
He just kind of got that face like, yeah, I'm going to fucking pick up this bottle. Like William's just kind of chilling. Yeah, so what? I fucking drink. Yeah, and. But can you tell? Yeah, got it.
Now, William, in all honesty, I think that you're an amazing guy. And I think that you don't need to look for reasons to drink. I mean, I don't find a reason to drink all the time. And to be honest, I'm 5 days sober now, and I do it with ease. Just because I don't see a reason to drink anymore. I might get a drink tomorrow anyways, but...
No, I mean, no, I mean, honestly, guys, I mean, I wake up in the morning and think of a reason not to drink.
Because it has become... Because it's become so standard, right?
It's just a situation where I'm like, I mean, I'm so used to it. It's like drinking a cup of coffee in the morning. You know what I mean?
I know what that feels.
Do you ever think of okay, so what do you say to yourself to give you a reason not to do it? What's keeping you from doing it? Other than what's one of the reasons in your head not to drink?
Well, because once again, Jen, I cannot say too many things because people are gonna because obviously I've already been doxxed, so everybody already has my address and my name. So
you doxed your penis too.
Yeah. What?
You doxed your penis too.
No, but wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you want to hear about that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me say this right. Listen now. That's not the best part of it. It's really not the best part. That was the worst part of it. But you know what I also did, right? Listen now. After I doxed that part of myself, right? You know what I did? The genius that I was? I
you
said,
did
wait
it
a minute.
twice.
Yeah, I said, wait a minute, guys. No, that's not it. You know what I did? I went on YouTube, right? Got myself ready so I could show the full package. And then I put a video out there. You know what YouTube did? It took my channel down. Just like
Yeah,
that.
that's what happens.
That's like that.
No shame in your game, huh, buddy?
They took it down. No, but what would make me do that? Like, why would you do that and put it on YouTube, William? You can't do that on YouTube. Banned? No.
So how did you do it twice? How'd you get away with doing it twice?
No, because I was on a live chat that day, and I was using the bathroom, and obviously nobody could see it because it wasn't ready to perform. So,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie? Am I gonna lie to you? No. No. I did that, and then I'm like, wait a minute. No, everybody says, "Oh my God, William, you don't have William. You have a belly button. You don't have a thing." I'm trying to watch my words here, Jen. So so I had to rectify myself. No pun intended.
My first time, just so you know.
I had to rectify myself and said, hey, wait a minute. No, it was the pool, okay? The pool was cold. No, sorry, guys.
So how
Come on,
long
man.
did you have it there before you took it down?
What?
Hey, Party Rock, welcome to the party. Did you wear your coral lipstick today? Okay. All right, well.
No, you asked me something. You asked me something, Jen.
Yeah, you were talking about how you got in the pool and it shriveled it up.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah, done. I'm saying.
Okay, so what I'm getting is nub and Vienna sausage. No jump rope or boomerang.
Thank you.
Oh, nice to meet you. This is Cara and Rachel. Well, Cara and Rachel dropped down.
I didn't. I'm still here.
Rachel jumped in. And it's Cara.
It's
Cara.
Oh, but Jen, but listen, Jen, guys, I'm gonna drop down, okay?
Well, here's
nice to meet you, William.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, William. Okay. What do you think about that? By tonight, they're going to say that you are a licensed therapist.
I act like one.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. So what'd you think of William?
He's a nice guy.
He's
a lot of history there, and there's nothing to be ashamed about.
Well, the only problem with William is when he drinks too much, he says some stupid shit. That's pretty much it. Other than that, when he's not, well, he's drinking all the time, but when he's not drinking, whatever. Anybody have another question for the guy from Twilight? Do I get on your nerves? I have a question. Do I get on your nerves?
No, you don't.
Oh, I bet you I did when you first came up here. Oh my God.
People say that Frank looks like James Spader.
Also, a young Jim Spader.
Yeah.
Not what Jade Spader looks. Was he the guy that was in Pretty in Pink?
Yes.
Oh my God, he was the douche lord in that movie. When Molly Ringwald, when she walked out and she was upset, remember when Andrew McCarthy said, she was like, just tell me, just fucking say it. Just fucking say it. Remember that? And he goes, I asked somebody else. And she like ran down the hall and he's like, Andy. And then she went to her car and James Spader was like this. Well, do your face. Kind of like that. Am I telling the truth?
Fuck off.
Kind of how Frank looks at all of us. Like, William, have you learned to forgive yourself? You do look like him. He don't look like that now, though. You're the younger version of him. I want to see what he looks like now.
Yeah, that's what people tell me, that I look like the younger version of him.
Who are you talking about now?
James Spader. You know the guy from Blacklist?
No.
Oh my God, he's 65. You want to see him, Kara?
Oh, I watched The Blacklist. Yeah, I know what he looks like.
You don't look like that one now.
I grew up in the 80s, so I know what he looked like when he was younger, too.
Oh, yeah. That's what he looks like now. He went from like super hot to like, I don't know, not somebody I want to hang out with.
Yeah, but he was so
He's
perfect
fucking awesome
for that role. And
Pretty in Pink.
Well, for every role he plays in, but yeah, Blacklist, he was so perfect.
You guys, did you see Pretty in Pink the whole way through though?
Uh-huh.
That movie
I never
was so.
could.
What did you think of Ducky?
Oh, such a nerd. Ew.
He was kind of cute towards the end. Do you remember
I
when he
don't
was
think
like all
so.
upset about Andy and he sat on the thing and just, oh God, 80s movies were the best. What do you think, James Spade? James Spader?
The 80
Get
movies,
lost.
yeah, they're freaking lovely. I remember my first naughty film. That was Showgirls.
Oh my God. I watched Showgirls 2 weeks ago. She's got thighs for days, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. So what do you think? What do you think of that movie?
What I think? Nothing. Don't think about it at all.
He could, yeah, right. Not the head that we're looking at, I'm sure. Can you believe that? Like Jesse Spano went from like Saved by the Bell to like.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
He's got decent boobs though. She doesn't have like salami nipples or anything. I'll tell you what, she got a pelvic thrust like. I bitch can do a back bend. Later, Nick. Go watch Showgirls. TJIF, YOLO. I will go watch it again. Oh, except the time when she did the grinding and she's like, I'm on my period. He's like, no, you're not. And she's like, check. And he like gets it out. Oh. Did you guys see Showgirls? Because I liked it.
I did.
Liked it a lot.
I did too.
I never seen that one either.
You haven't? Oh, Rachel, you got to add me on IG. We'll watch it together. We're not
All
going to
right.
bring him there because we won't even see us. Well, I hope we don't see either head, but you want to watch it? You can come watch it with us.
No. Too much good memories.
Dude, she was just like always pissed off. Nomi, that was what her name was. Crystal, I thought Crystal was pretty hot. Remember when did you see well, you saw it. Well, I don't know if you saw it. Right about that time, you probably grabbed the towel. But remember when she did like the naked dance and Crystal was sitting there? I think about it.
I don't remember that.
You grabbed the towel by then.
But you just watched it, what'd you say, 2 weeks ago?
I watched it 2 weeks ago. I watched
I
Saved by the Bell and I
haven't
watched
seen it since, well, I mean, almost when it first came out.
I mean, honestly, I thought she did better in that than freaking Saved by the Bell. She got on my last damn nerve. So I thought she did pretty good. Oh God, she was so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. Oh God, she was like the fucking feminist if I ever knew it.
Uh-huh.
So James Frank.
What's up?
I just feel bad that these women have to go through this. I feel bad. I mean, that's the emotional part of it. But I guess if I'm gonna,
Yeah, these women are freaking amazing. I have to tell. I mean,
yeah, they are.
they're you have a lot more a lot of more advocates in our Discord. Well, I used to have this Facebook group as well, but people were way too annoying. Or I had people on that claimed things that they were not. And I have to say, I know a lot about forensics. And, you know, I can smell a liar from a mile away. And
Yep.
I just let them in to publicly humiliate them. I think it's fun.
Oh my gosh, that lady, I remember that.
The forensic lady, right?
Yeah.
Over IGG. So I pretended to know nothing about it. Until I did. What was her name again? I can't remember.
I
I
don't remember offhand.
Yeah, she approached me like, I'm a forensic genetic genealogist. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I was like, I'm not sure what I said again, but she didn't give the right answer. It was hilarious. Oh yeah, I said, where do you get your genetic marker at? And she couldn't even respond to that. So, oh yeah, I already know the person who we were looking for. I was like, that is not fucking IGG, you dumbass. Anyway, sorry, I didn't want to go full nerd, so.
Okay. I was about to put my PJs on. Do you still want to? Are you guys okay if we're still live and out, or does anybody need to go get into something, or do you need to go get into someone, Frank? Frank
I'm gonna go
James.
take a shower shortly. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go soon too.
So
I think I'm gonna watch
where do we
Showgirls.
go from- What'd you
What?
say?
What you were gonna say?
No, what did you say? I'm being
I said,
polite. I don't finish.
I said I'm gonna go watch Showgirls in a second, but that's a lie.
Oh my God. You have any clean towels? Because if you're eating noodles, you getting, oh my God. I don't want to think about that. Well, I don't care. I don't care. It's not like I'm, seriously, you got to go watch Showgirls. You're getting off of this great conversation because you have to go watch Showgirls.
That was a lie, by the way.
he was playing, yeah.
So you are a liar. I knew it. Sometimes you have to lie. I call a lot of bluffs. That's what I do. That's what I used to do when I babysat or whatever. I'd be like, oh, you smoked a cigarette. Well, how did you know? You just told me. Like, you got to call them out on their bullshit. Assume they do it. Be that ass that assumes it, and they're either going to fess up to it or you actually have to get the proof. Most of the time, they're dumb enough to get themselves, well, who told you? You just did, fucker. So that's why I say that I know you shouldn't lie, but sometimes I feel like you have to. What do you think, James Spade?
What do you keep asking for validation for me?
No, why do you lie? You said that we all said, other than Cara, that it's not good to lie.
Because sometimes in investigations, you need to lie to get an answer that you want.
Good point. You think you could have been an interrogator? I also thought that.
Oh, 100%.
See, but you can't wear tight shirts. See, I would get away with it, and I'd like sit down and offer him a pop, and I would just sit there and just kind of like, because I just have this look. You would be more like, I only lied to the police. Oh, that's good to know, sir. I bet that doesn't get you very far, William. Like, come on.
William, I could break you in a second.
I don't. Whatever. You can't break me. You are definitely a different one than we've had up here. You're going to be in Reddit soon. I just want to let you know that chair of yours is going to get busted real quick.
Already on there. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if you've been up there as much as me. I've been up there a lot. So I need you to help me get this stuff started, man. I've got a lot of people hating on me, so I don't know like what to do. Are you available during a week, or you watching Showgirls? Is there like a designated day or time you're doing that?
I'm available every single day.
Don't you hate it when you're putting your ponytail up and you got one damn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
if you're putting gel in your hair, do not even act like you might just have a little piece while you're outside and it's windy and one just pops up like an antenna. Don't tell me.
Fucking annoys the shit out of me when it happens.
Like alfalfa.
Oh yeah, definitely alfalfa. So how much gel do you like? What is your hair regimen? I would like to know because not a lot of guys have their hair like that. So what's your hair regimen? Some of these guys that do have hair, they probably want to know.
Just use regular gel.
I'll tell you what, man, you are just a stone cold fox. You got tons of stuff. What kind of shampoo do you use?
Anti-dandruff.
I'm a lightweight, Jen. Done more jail time than in. Oh my God. Cara, what about you? You're getting in the shower. What's going to happen tonight?
Well,
Cara,
I'm gonna do
Cara,
some
sorry.
shaving of my legs. No, I'm kidding. You know what I do? I use like 3 different kinds of shampoo, not at one time, but I like switch out every time. Frank,
Oh, me too. Me too. What do you use?
Frank, get off my phone doing that with your hand. So I use what do I use? The Verb. Have you ever heard of that? Ghost
I ain't never heard of
Verb
Verb.
Ghost shampoo. Oh, it's really good. And
Have you ever
then
tried Herbal Essence?
Ghost shampoo?
No.
I never knew the Ghostbusters fucking brought out shampoo.
Oh, I've never heard of it. Where do you get it?
Verb Ulta.
Oh, Ulta. You know what? I don't go to Ulta very much because freaking that stuff breaks me out. I'm using Alapex. Fun story about George.
Olaplex. Yes, it's really good.
George is a fucking diva.
That
And
made me
George, just
fucking.
so you know, I went into LLB a few days ago. I went to
Okay.
freaking, and I freaking went into. Oh, George is so cool. One time he had his niece did his hair and put a straightening iron, and he ended up losing a piece of his hair. He was like straight bald. He got like one of those. George, Jules's broken coochie stopped by the way. I like LLB.
Okay, you know what that reminded me of? A Borat. It's very good.
Oh my god. But I
Very
use
nice.
products.
Oh,
You
sorry,
have
go.
to use 2 products. You have to, because if you don't use 2 products, it'll get like buildup in your hair. I use like maybe I can try the shampoo. The makeup doesn't work for me.
What kind of makeup?
Huh?
Frank will tell you, I'm into skincare and makeup. I love.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm 50 years old, so I spend most of my money as far as looks and stuff. I spend more money on skincare than I do on the other stuff like shampoo and everything.
You should come in here one day while we do. I go to like the Dollar Tree. I go to different places.
Yeah.
And yeah, or I go to Whole Foods stuff because I have kidney disease, so I can only eat like cardboard and fish every now and then. So
Cardboard.
delicious.
Okay. All right. Sounds
I
appetizing.
can't eat anything. I can't tell you the last time I had fucking pizza. I hate my life. I
Oh.
hate my nephrologist. I hate every bit about it. And I got it from taking mental health medication, lithium.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. George is now going to the Dollar Tree. George is a creator. Can we drop the link for George and Frank and not me, because you're already coming. We're already here. What else? What other shampoo do you use? Have you ever tried Suave?
Yeah, I used to use it. You know what? If I use a cheap shampoo, I can tell a huge difference. So I
Do you
usually
get
spend money
buildup?
on shampoo.
I don't know. Suave works really good for me. I tried a new Suave, and I'll tell you what, it's got like an extra lather to it, but I don't use it
Yeah.
that often. Like if I want my hair to take a little bit of a break, then I'll use that. To me, it's like a little bit of a lighter shampoo. And plus, it's
Yeah.
definitely fucking
Smells
affordable.
really good.
Yeah. And I just started using shaving cream too.
Do you know what? I don't use shaving cream. You know what I use? I use conditioner. I use hair conditioner, just like Suave hair conditioner to just like shave my legs.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love the Suave.
It's awesome.
All right, folks, that is time for me to dip out.
Oh, what? You got Showgirls Rewound?
You're damn right.
He's like the
VHS
conversation is
biscuits.
no longer interesting.
Exactly. Jen,
Okay, well,
I will talk to you later. Thank you for having me on.
Okay.
Shot. Bye bye. And until the next one.
Bye.
Peace.
Okay. So, do you guys want to close in prayer? We close in prayer all the time.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to pray, Kara?
You can.
Okay. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please wrap your arms around Cara and Rachel and give them the strength and for everything that they're going through. And please let there be some kind of resolution. Father, forgive us for our sins. Let us have a great weekend and just help anybody that has any problems. In our heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. 988 is the
Thank
national.
you.
Yeah, we do it all the time, every night. 988 is the National Suicide Hotline. Even if you're not feeling suicidal, there's somebody that you can call and they will listen to you. They're completely unbiased and they will stay on the phone with you as long as you need them because it is okay not to be okay. Peace and chicken grease. Thank you, everybody. Frank, everybody for coming in. We had a great day.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank you,
Rachel.
I appreciate
you guys have IG by chance?
Have a what?
Either one of you guys? An IG? Are you guys in the Discord actually?
I'm in the Discord.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Okay. Well, if you have an IG, jen.bailey, if you guys can send me the link to it.
I don't have one.
Do you have IG, Rachel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I don't post. I do actually, but I don't post anything.
All things Frank. You don't have to like show a boob to get into one of those because that front butt lady really freaking scared me. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. I think
You
Kira's
too.
got the link, so I'll be in there to chat with you all.
Okay.
Thank you
Awesome.
guys for coming up. I really appreciate it. And you guys
Thank
can come in
you.
anytime you want.
Thank you for
Alright.
having us.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.